Well, I just started recording now, but it's okay. They didn't miss anything.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I am in Berlin, so this would be per liter then. These gas prices.
Also, this is also euro based, right?
Yes, it would be euro based, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Does anyone know the conversion for that? Just asking, by the way.
I don't know what year this game takes place in. I'd imagine it still takes place around like 2016, 2017.
It's probably not too. Considering the time frame, probably. But then again, it'd probably be like an alternative, like 2016.
Yeah.
Considering how futuristic.
Considering how futuristic, yeah, like the China level is.
Also, not to mention, also Dubai as well too. But then again, Dubai kind of is just swimming in money.
Oh yeah.
And they can actually afford.
Yeah, all the oil tycoons there, I think the world's tallest building is in Dubai.
Yep. Man, you will not pay me any sort of money to go up towards the very top of that building.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, have you ever like so you've never been in an elevator to the top floor of a really tall building before?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did you know that those buildings are tall enough to where the pressure in your ears changes?
I'm pretty. I think I heard something about that, but yeah, considering how high you go, it basically. Yeah, because of the wind current as well too. There's also that.
Well, the wind current does. I mean, unless you're outside, the wind current isn't really affected by anything.
I know. I'm saying I know they also take into consideration the wind current because they're building up so high and they have to accommodate for that as well too.
It only happens with how fast the elevator is. That's true. That was the case in Detroit when I was there for Youmacon. They had a green room at the top floor of one of the hotels, and the elevators there had to. I don't need a cutscene for this. The elevators there go back and forth between. There are two sets of elevators. One that goes from the first floor to the 20th floor, and another that goes from the like first, second, and fifth floor, and then up to the 21st floor, and then from 21st to 40.
Yeah. It's terrible reception.
So that one goes up very quickly.
Yeah. Also, I'm still impressed by that one small unintentional detail. I'm very certain of just the
This
one
is like
Arabian. I'm gonna guess a prince. I guess Arabian prince that was just looks so strikingly similar to Handsome Jack of all people.
In this game?
Yeah, in this game. It was actually the first time when you played it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when you first did it, when you were. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I was doing a bunch of stuff out the side, and I was like, I came into my room, noticed that you were in Dubai. I noticed you were going around the screens, and I just noticed as one of the people on the screens, and I just saw the dude just looks very similar to Handsome Jack in a way. It was so uncanny. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they did intend to do that, but I just imagined what things would be like if Handsome Jack was actually an oil tycoon.
All right. Well, now I gotta wait in line in order to get into this club. And
oh boy.
I could subdue the guy all the way in the back. I'm pretty sure I'd be spotted. He's the only. Let's see. How many real people are in this line? 3, 4, 5.
I'm probably gonna get 50.
6. 8. There are eight real people in this line. Everybody else is kind of like a stand-in. The stand-ins you can't actually hurt. Like I could like stand like here, and if I hit, oh, I guess you can hurt the fake people. I didn't know that.
Well then, it's like, hello, strange person. Wow.
Wait, oh, I'm heading this way. Okay. They're real in a way, but I don't think I could disguise myself as them.
Yeah. Clip it and ship it. I have never really played I never played any of these games myself. Never really appealed to me in any way. But ever since you've shown off, well, particularly these series of games, well, this trilogy in a way.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't exactly play it, but it's just very fun to watch. Just the amount of chaos that you can get into.
They are, yeah, they are, these games are nuts. They're advertised, I always like to say they're advertised much more seriously than they really are.
We're all in position.
Good. Report back to me if there's anything.
Like they want you to focus on the serious aspect side of things until you realize, oh, I can actually whack people. I can actually whack people with a homing suitcase.
Yeah, that's I mean that was a glitch, and then it ended up turning into like a real thing.
At least that was actually something that people actually do enjoy, as opposed to like something like.
How did I bump into the only two real people?
Of course, I've been playing a little bit of Skyrim this time, mostly just to try out my own mods and whatnot. And of course, when it comes to that, there's also the whole issue with the Johnson. Just you go flying into the air.
Yeah. Oh, I love that though. Like that's the best. That was one of those things that was left in the game because of playtesters thought it was funny.
I think that's also because of the fact that it's running off the Havoc engine as well. It's just because of the whole ragdolling situation.
Man, the Havoc engine's been used on like so many things.
Yeah, it's impressive that it's been able to stand up for this long. Also, this is also another thing as well too, because I know they said they're going to do Elder Scrolls 6. I just really hope they make a new engine.
They're not. They already confirmed they're not making a new engine for it.
Well, if anything, I hope they actually do make a new engine because, good God, that engine is old.
Yeah, it is. But here's the thing, like, I'm not normal. I like horrible, stupid glitches. So, like, if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, it's still running on that same engine, maybe just, like, slightly modified. To put it in perspective how old that engine is, they were running it for Oblivion.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain it's gonna... I'm gonna imagine that Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be like in a similar situation with Fallout 4 in terms of things, but I'm gonna guess not exactly in terms of the story linearity they're hoping for, more of the sandbox aspect to like Skyrim is.
What the? Oh no, wait, they're gender neutral. Okay. I saw like only women at the mirror. I thought initially, and I was like, did I just climb into the women's bathroom? Wait, did somebody notice me?
Insert the one.
Why would
insert the one clip from The Simpsons with Homer Simpson at the lesbian bar?
Yeah, there's no fire exits in this lesbian bar. Enjoy your death trap, ladies.
Let's try and keep out of that.
Yeah, that was such. The only escape is through that one window. That would definitely suck.
Yeah.
This is Davenport.
Yeah, I think there's another window.
Aha! Okay, there's a reason that guy recognized me because he is one of the people I gotta kill. All right, I'll follow him for a little while. Gotta tail him.
This has to suck.
I'm also trying to do the suit only, so this is gonna be an issue. On the bright side, I have a can. Not Coke or anything, but it's a spray can.
Yeah, it still works. I mean, it also has multiple functions as well too. You can. Actually
it works as well because I almost walked right into him. Because the can is called. You can't see it behind me on the webcam, but it's called Bonkers.
Oh, that's so on the nose.
I mean, Dr. Pop is kind of on the nose too because you pop people in the back of the head with it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure the only cans in this game anymore are Dr. Pop because I can't remember seeing any other brands of cans. Even out of like the other machines, like the Fountain View, I was only seeing Dr. Pop. Oh, I just realized something.
Does this technically mean that there's only Pepsi in this universe, like PepsiCo? Oh,
there might be. They might have. I mean, like games back in kind of like the 360 era did a lot of sponsorships. What with the
no. And I was talking about more like in universe brand. I was thinking, like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew is Pepsi, right? Hang on, let me double.
I think Dr. Pepper's owned by 7-Up.
Hang on. Actually, no. It's Dr. Pepper and Snapple. Huh. Okay, yeah.
I accidentally forgot.
Okay, so it's not either Coke or Pepsi that's ruined the universe. It's actually Dr. Pepper Snapple.
Yep.
Instead.
Well, I mean, Fountain View is PepsiCo.
Yeah.
I mean, Mountain Dew is PepsiCo. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. And of course, now we have Candyman, which is, I mean, in the
There we
set
go.
of
Okay.
Coke, Coca-Cola. So
I got the.
I
I got.
actually round it out.
I forgot to copy the new overlay in there, so now it's actually like blanking out the pictures and whatnot.
Yeah, so it's actually showing off the.
Oh God! Damn it!
Oops. You gotta fix one thing and everything just.
Yep. Eliminate 5 of the ICA agents to send them a message.
Die, everybody.
Alright, back into the restroom I thought was a ladies' room. Well, this'll probably alert somebody. Wow. Oh, wow, they saw me immediately do that. Except I still have Silent Assassin for some reason, so it doesn't quite matter.
I guess I did it fully.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, boy.
Apparently he just had to walk right into the urinals there.
Eh. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
No, I dig it.
Oh yeah, since you mentioned Danganronpa, well, someone actually mentioned because of you.
I do want to do 2 at
you,
some
but-
point.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't
I
come
can't
in
wait
here.
for that.
Oh, for God's sake, don't come in here. I'm peeing.
Occupido.
Yeah, I'm occupying all of the urinals in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly can't wait for you to try 2 on some point. And I'm very certain that we're going to have all the mod support for that, because that is going to be super mega spoilery.
Yeah, it is.
Possible increase in national security.
Oh, we're ready to, we're about to can him, man.
Woo!
Although I opened the door in a way that makes it so it's always open, so hopefully they don't see me drag the guy into here. Yeah, emote only mode would work as well, Mecha.
Yeah. Well, during trials would actually be a good idea. So it's just going to be us mods talking.
Now, can I drag you to here without being spotted?
Oh, that's
The
a lot of
answer may surprise you.
Joke's on you. It never surprised me at all.
Alright, well now I'm backstage. I have a medic poison now, so
Oh yeah, and also, yeah, there's also
Oh, boy.
there's a technical issue with emote only, because one, people can actually be spoiled through emotes, which
Yeah, like yay and nay, or if anybody has specific emotes.
and also there's the fact that you can also do highlighted messages as well too, and sub as well too. Sub and bits. So
Any chance you
there's-
play Astral Chain or Bayonetta? Probably Bayonetta. Not sure about Astral Chain, because we got like I like Hideki Kamiya's message on Bayonetta 3. Listen, if you just forget about Bayonetta 3, it'll come out and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I still want to try both Bayonetta 1 and 2. I want to get it for Switch. At the very least, I want to get both of them on physical. Well, Bayonetta 2 on physical, and then of course get a code for the.
Wait, did I?
For the-
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I just stashed the body of the guy I'm supposed to kill.
Whoops.
Well, time to load.
I mean, of course, it's in development hell, but also because of the fact that also Platinum's working on like 4 other games at the moment.
Yeah, they have a tendency to be
I'm pretty-
commissioned a lot.
Yeah, because I know they said they're doing the whole Platinum 4 thing, and then they added a 5th game as well. So there's Bayonetta 3, there's the 3 other games, and then there's the 5th game that they announced as well too.
And you all cannot convince me that you all can't convince me that Star Fox Zero is a bad game, because it's not a bad game.
Very certain that.
Never was, never will be a bad
Never-
game.
Look, people's tastes are different. I mean, if you don't like the game, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Even though their death tolls have steadily increased. Our government
Also, of course,
Are
people
there improvements that could be made to it? Yes, there should be alternate control schemes.
Spot him until it's too late.
Nothing wrong.
But
with
like,
it.
but like, is it like? Basically, I'm looking at this also from the perspective of like people who have never played a video game before, like trying to play a video game for the first time, and people who have played video games before, learning an entirely new control scheme.
And also for the fact that there's also people who are not really accustomed to most of the controls as well too, and will have a bit of a thing for that as well
Yeah.
too. And plus, not to mention, you have the...
I think it's aged remarkably well.
Also, you have the bulkiness of the the Wii U gamepad as well.
Yeah,
too,
that's a bit of
weight.
an issue.
I mean, sure, you can. I mean, there are ways to get
There's
around
the
to
guy.
getting that set up and all that, but you still have the weight of it.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people had the issue of like where it's like I have to hold it up in order to like play Star Fox. You don't. Keep it in your lap, tilt it as much as you need to. That's how you play the game.
Yeah, because there are ways to adjust the settings to make it where it can actually play it. It's very similar to how Splatoon 2's gyro controls work, in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's all gyro control, right?
Regular height.
Well, at least in terms of like the aiming with the motion sensing and all that,
Supposed to be
right?
in the chill out room. He hasn't turned up. Thought he might have dropped by. It's a pretty vague description, you guys. Only describes every man.
I don't own the Wii U. I just own the Wii.
Big tattoo.
I still own the first generation Wii.
Congratulations, like, cause those mine. I had a first generation Wii and that broke. The I used it so much the disk drive gave out.
This job is done.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean, like that was my peak machinima days, so I was using my Wii a lot.
And also, my thing is modest as well too, so I have like the homebrew channel on it.
Yeah.
Reporting
Yep.
in. Nothing
I just
out of the
figure,
ordinary.
yeah, why not?
Keep looking, he'll
Just see
turn
what,
up.
Can I go in
it's
here?
easy
I
to set
can't.
up, and it's all.
What can I
the
do?
return of the return of Squeaky Team Link.
Oh, we don't need to be. No one needs to be reminded of that.
I always just think of this the one teen character from The Simpsons. as
Oh
well,
yeah.
too.
That's what he was based on.
Ah, okay, cool.
It was just like, what if I just gave these guys alternative personas that are like the opposite of what people perceive them as? People perceive Link as cool. Let's give him the squeaky teen voice from The Simpsons.
Bingo!
I need to figure out how to isolate this guy. Oh, I think he just did it himself. Is there anybody in that room? Yes, there are several people in that room, actually. In fact, it's very crowded in that room. But he did do something interesting, and that was to take a shot. I think I have a medic. No, I can get a medic poison, though. Back where I came from before.
Shots.
Everybody! Anyway,
I just have to wonder, how much time does it take to actually set up this whole entire place just for, like, one big rave?
they probably have it set up, like, every now and again, specifically for that purpose. Where was the emetic poison? There was rat poison. There, nope, that's the radio. Where was the rat poison? Aha, there's the rat Nox.
And plus, with this being, like, in a remote location, nobody's gonna come out here.
I
and
never
really
noticed.
do anything.
Look at the name of the rat poison over my my left shoulder. Ratatouille.
Oh.
Thanks, Io. Whoa, he's in the bathroom! He's pulling a Tim!
You know, in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, they're interesting that they're, of course, IO's working on their own 007 game, and now there's actually the Xbox GoldenEye thing that people dropped today.
Wait, really?
So that's something. Yeah, there was actually a news cycle thing on
Okay.
BG 24/7 that they introduced.
There's-
There was actually a build of a GoldenEye for the original Xbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess that was because of the fact that since Microsoft bought Rare, they figured, oh hey, GoldenEye did so well on the N64, why not bring it over to the to our Xbox.
Okay, somebody did see me doing that, but none of the people at the table did. That's really interesting, though.
And
None of the people at the table cared that I put something in somebody's drink, which is, wow.
I mean,
I mean, like, geez, that's god awful.
to be fair though, this is a rave after all. So a lot of these people are going to be drugged up and drunk. So they're likely not going to care.
Is this? I hope this guy moves, because otherwise I won't be able to poison his water.
Table people aren't real. Table people can't hurt you.
Move, 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 move. Don't walk over here! This isn't even your water! Alright, well I got another target on my radar here. You automatically kill the first ICA agent.
Do you think 47 is the sort of person that goes to raves? Not exactly to enjoy them, but I could just imagine like very similar to the Samurai Jack episode.
Here's the thing. I don't think 47 has any hobbies. I'm pretty sure they just put him in cold storage until they need him.
I mean, well, in terms of situations where he needs to go to a specific location, sure, or he can go to raves and whatnot. But to enjoy himself,
Also, I can't help but notice how stupid these people are. Hey, I'm going to leave my cup of water out here for anybody to just grab. Do what you will with.
Just to put a little something in. I'm pretty sure nothing's bad's gonna happen.
There was a video I retweeted that was like this woman doing it was like this woman kind of like acting like she was at a nightclub and like, you know, acting like real friendly, and it's like, did you notice that like in that time that I was doing that I dropped 5 grains of rice into this water and he didn't notice? And it was like it was basically like, be really aware of your drink and who you're talking to when you're out.
Yeah. Always have someone with you. Always have someone that is sober, just to be with you, just to be there.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Time to drown this guy in the toilet.
I just my drink full of gas. Yeah, that's an
Wait,
interesting.
where is he going? I can't go to that bathroom. I've got to go to the other one. It's too embarrassing.
I'm guessing he's a little bathroom shy, I guess.
Keep it, like, yeah, keep your drink with you at all times. If you ever leave it for any reason when you're in public, do not drink it. Wait, can I drown somebody in a porta-john? I can't drown him in a porta-john.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the most cruelest way you could do it.
Does this count as an accident kill? It did in older Hitman games. I hope there's a way to dispose of the body around here.
This is
Target eliminated. That counted as an accident kill, so even if they find the body, they'll just think that he did something himself.
Davenport, come in.
Trisman with the 100 bits saying, I don't know why I brought this up, saying it helps when you have paranoia and have bugs fly into your drink. That works too. A Curious Nature with 32 months of tier 1 and Ice and Fire with 12 months of tier 1 saying, yeah! Tom Scream, here's a sub for your subs. Mwah.
Ben the Hero, boo. Boo you.
Who's a bit of a shithead anyway.
That's gross.
Ooh, he had a lockpick. Oh, that makes things so much easier.
Woo.
Okay, here's my. I see my one of my other targets around here. I want to tail him for a little bit, see what his schedule's like.
I just saw somebody with the mirror ball. Ooh. I hope there's something in the future you can use that on, because that'll be so
the mirror
funny.
ball, I can. If somebody walks under it, I could shoot it and have it collapse on somebody.
Yeah.
Which actually kind of gives me hope that this guy's inevitably gonna walk under this and I could just shoot it.
Pew pew.
Oh, he's turning around and coming back this way.
Oh yeah, I had my niece over today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
You can't spell niece without nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there was a perfect opportunity. Oh my god, if he travels the same path. Oh, wait, is it silenced? Oh, it's silenced! Yes!
Ooh, we can make this happen.
All I need to do is find a place to hide where nobody can see me holding a gun, and then shoot the mirror ball onto the guy.
Just gotta snipe it from the distance and... This
Okay.
party's gonna be lit.
This party getting crunk!
Yeah.
Oh, there's another way I could do it!
Ooh. This can probably happen.
He does not walk back on the same path, so I'd have to wait. However, there's a safer way I could go about this by making a gas tank explode. But I think shooting the mirror ball above his head would be a lot more entertaining.
Yep, yep. I mean, fiery explosion, giant ball, giant glitter, giant glittering ball.
I don't have a wrench, though. I need a wrench. All right.
Oh yeah.
So
considering...
okay, like I quote. There's a certain quote from a certain TV show I use, and I wonder if anybody can pick up what it is from it. I need to be very, 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 very careful about this. Anybody know where it's from? I don't know why it sticks out of my head, but it lives rent free in my brain.
I got nothing.
Nope.
Dexter's Slab. I'm first certain it's...
Sounds pretty vague.
Yeah. It's not Looney Tunes.
Invader Zim. I need you to listen very, 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 very carefully. What?
Yeah, that definitely sounds very sim-like. Also, Billy Minnie's hold too.
I don't know if I can even hit this from here because there's a lot of open space on my gun here.
Oh yeah.
All right, here he comes. I need to time this properly.
I also wanted to say this. Congratulations on being an uncle.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you get to be part of the uncle.
Oh my god, I missed!
How could you miss? It was 3 feet.
He was 3 feet in front of you!
Oh, on the plus side, at least they're not suspicious of you.
Yeah, that's
Oh, no, they are suspicious, but they're not suspicious.
Oh, I should have, you know what I should have done? I should have thrown the coin. I should have thrown the coin underneath it, and then he would have, like, gone over there and like, looked at it.
Oh, that is so...
Toss a coin to your victim. Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Okay. Alright, I need a wrench. If I can't do it that way, I'll just blow up the gas tank.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I actually had something very similar in vein to what I. The only issue I have is just finding a singer to actually pull this off. But originally when you were doing Slowly the Elf, I was hoping to do my own parody version of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, or in the vein with Slowly the Elf as the main focus of it. Yeah, it's kind of too bad
Listen,
I was hoping to actually mod that into the game itself, but I just don't know who to actually find to sing it. Well, I was hoping to get both a male and a female version to sing it, but I just wasn't sure of who to.
Oh yeah. You'd commission somebody for it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have any money for it as well too, so I can't really do it. But that would have been cool though.
Yeah.
Just to have like someone to actually do this parody version of Toss a Coin.
I would love it if, like, you know how, like, the guards talk about your exploits around Skyrim? They might include this in Elder Scrolls, 6. But, like, I'd love it if the bards, noted things that you did.
Yeah.
Like,
I
around that. And it's like, oh, this is a tale that the bards will sing for generations to come.
Yeah, I thought about Jules and Avery, but I wasn't so certain about what how to approach them about it, especially considering this is going to be a mod, specifically a mod for Tom's Tom's playthrough of the game. This isn't going to be available for anyone else until much later.
Yeah. On top of that, it would have to be something that's like, it would have to probably be like, if it was to be like sort of like a public mod, it would have to be something that a lot of people would hear.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And like, so basically, so they get the reference pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that I can actually get it public and whatnot, and
Okay,
it just had to be. Well, first and foremost, it's not exactly like what I normally do for the mods at the moment, which is just simply just replacing the audio.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the
Because
I love the one we haven't encountered it in the game yet, but I love the one you just sent me.
I know, it's so good. But that's actually technically my more tactical mod, because I did a little bit more of
Audio editing with it, I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, so it sounds more appropriate to fitting for the creature itself.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, technically, it is available. Oh, I actually did.
Did you upload it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
actually did upload it on Friday when I sent it to you. So yeah, if you want to, it's in the get mods command. It's the second link. Make sure if you can endorse both of the mods, just to help get them more notice on the search engines and whatnot. And if you want to, download it for yourself.
Yeah, the one that the two that he made, you made more than two, but like the ones that he made for me are the replacing the Fusro dot shout with the Tom scream in three various lengths.
Technically two. I mean,
because the second one's still short, but it just includes the inhale, right?
Yes. I mean, yes. It's technically there is three, but it's technically two, and two counted for three.
And then the other one is replacing the slaughterfish with me going, "Hoi, small fry."
And also, there's also another line from you as well too, who's saying, "Coming for you."
I heard that. Yeah, I was listening to those particular lines, and I heard "coming for you," and I lost it. Coming for you.
Yeah, that makes it such a good attack sound.
Oh, I loved that. That was so good.
I know. Yeah, and also the best thing about that particular sound bite is all too, because I was using various water splashing sound effects to get it just right. I mean, the coming for your line actually had the splashing for it, and so I don't have to really do anything. All I just had to do was muffle the sound to make it sound like it's underwater, and so I'm just happy with how that came out. Though.
I mean, you did a real good. You did a really good job on those.
Honestly, both the audio prices for the Tom screen and the slaughterfish are both my favorites. Also, and of course, it's kind of too bad I can't do the if for the Golden Wind song. Yeah, the Golden Wind song, because of I did.
Oh yeah, Golden Wind! I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did actually upload that to the Nexus, but it got removed because of copyright.
Ah, that's a shame.
That's
a fun one.
Yeah, because of the fact that, because technically I did alter both the Tom screen just to have that little bit of an echo to it, which is why when you're ever in the dungeon, you have more of an amplified echo.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I love, by the way, especially with the sword burst. Just that op. It's so good. Yeah, that little bit of echo to it. And then with and of course the whole thing with the slaughterfish, that's modifying it to make it sound like underwater. With Golden Wind, there's nothing to it. There's no real edit to it. Well, beyond like maybe adjusting the sound just a tiny bit, but otherwise that's just the pure song. By the way, it's just the last minute of that song, and nothing to it.
I still haven't found a wrench for this. I could shoot the thing like 3 or 4 times, but like to get it to go. But it's a lot better if I could just get it to.
Mecha, technically I made it for the second stream, but it hasn't shown up mainly because of the fact that
I haven't fought
encountered any
Slaughterfish yet. Yeah, Slaughterfish haven't shown up. A ton of mud crabs have.
It's now we gotta get that mod back in. It's
The now you fucked up one?
yep.
Yeah.
That's such a good one.
Well, I got a juice bar ticket. Here's the juice bar.
I just
Oh,
want to hear.
good lord.
I just want to hear Shanti just getting so mad at these mud crabs, and they're just calling you off.
Pardon me? When can I understand these wretched creatures now? Now I have what?
I'm sorry, what?
Now I have what? Excuse me? I have done no such thing.
And of course now with the slaughterfish, you have them saying "Coming for you."
Coming for ya.
Oh man,
That's locked from the other side.
it just makes everything so great. Wonder that game is so fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually did make my own version of Golden Wind, which is just basically I just added the full version of the song as well too for my Dragonfights. Well,
Yeah.
Especially considering I have that just for myself.
I might remove that
there's-
because of the risk of copyright, honestly.
Yeah. I was really afraid of that because especially during the crowd control when you're doing Thwomp because of just how you weren't able to handle the dragons and of course with how the songs work for that, it basically goes from having that being like a small chance of that showing up to a bigger chance of that showing up.
Where is he? He's going to check on the coin, but he's going a very roundabout way. He'll get there
Yes,
eventually.
Yes, Becca, Rain Savage Dragon is still a mod. It's basically a retexture, but it's still a mod.
I think it's more than a retexture. It's basically like a Randy
Yeah,
Savage model stretched over the dragon skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, it is technically a retexture. Well, not only is it a retexture, but it's also a audio repraiser because you have him doing the voice lines as well too. But yeah, it is.
Oh god, somebody saw me. Well, they didn't actually like see
Yeah.
me, but they're enough to investigate.
Copyright is weird. Yeah, it's interesting that we have the Randy Savage mod exists in the first place, and yet no one from his estate has gone for it. But Warner Chappell has gone after my mod, just for the fact that I just had the last minute version of a freaking meme song.
Oh
yeah,
god.
Also I did that for as well too. I did the end of Golden Wind as at the Dragon Soul thing.
Yeah,
Fun. That honestly, I honestly am impressed with how that sounded.
It's tough to get it's tough to get it to line up just right though. I noticed.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And more likely than not, the dragon fights, especially with the ones I'm doing as Chauncey.
Mm-hmm. No.
Those are-
I was
oh
talking
my
about
God!
End of,
Hey!
I'm talking about End of Golden Wind, as in the orchestra version of the Golden Wind song.
I accidentally found an ICA agent.
Nice.
I knocked him out, and then and he dropped an ICA earpiece, and I'm like, hey, neck snap.
Yeah, I actually did a version of I took a bit of End of Golden Wind and actually replaced that with the dragon absorption sound and also the word shouts sound. Which, fun enough, there's actually 3 versions of the word shout. Guess which one is the dragon soul absorption one? It's either 1, 2, or 3.
2.
It's 2.
So wait, what
I
was this?
don't know.
It was the what shout?
No, this is for no, this is actually when you acquire a word or absorb a dragon soul. Dragon soul.
Doesn't feel right about this.
That song
He's
when you
good, but he's
the
not
ha,
psychic.
that very short
He's been listening in. God damn it.
The
Words.
that.
Yes, that. Yeah, that sound. There's 3 different variants for that. It plays for the first word that you get, the second word that you get, and the dragon souls, and the third word that you get. Also, hi. Wait, what happened? I heard Discord. I thought some came in. Weird.
Did you call somebody out?
I don't know.
Oh. Maybe they came in, they didn't mean to. Or maybe their audio wasn't working.
Or that.
It's possible.
I'm seeing Discord flick up.
Oh, it's Matt Vargas.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Hey, Matt.
Hello,
Hi.
Chloe of PC.
Hello, this is the first time we ever talk.
Bingo!
Let's begin.
Yes, let's. I'm just discussing Skyrim mods.
Skyrim.
Yeah. Yeah, because I made because I was making like audio stuff for Tom because yeah, like the first time, yeah, I know Tom mentioned like wanting to do Tom's screen, and I decided challenge accepted, and I did it.
That was a good one. I like that mod a lot.
Yeah, and then I believe for Golden Wind, I'm not sure what came about for that. I just thought, it'll be funny just to do the piano bit from Golden Wind and just put that in for the dragon fights in it. I still love the first time that played on stream. That was
fun.
Good moment. That was such a well-timed moment.
Here it comes, and there it was.
Yep, and just everything lined up perfectly except for the sting of the song.
Yeah.
I'm sad that the sting didn't play for that, but it's still.
Like I mean, we talked about this before. It's tough to line it up.
Yeah. And then, as for the Slaughterfist, that was actually more or less like, you were just roaming around, you saw a mud crab in there, and I thought about like doing like, oh, maybe I could do the since you were doing Wind Waker at the time, I thought, oh hey, maybe I could do the small fry.
Small fry.
As the mud crab sound, but then I realized, oh right, there's
Slaughterfish.
There's also the Slaughterfish, and also I don't want to replace the one meme associated with the mud crabs, so I decided, Slaughterfish, and of course I didn't get around to it. Well, first
in the form of now you have fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
Yeah, because I believe, to say the least, what happened for the Slaughterfish was more or less 2020 happened.
Yeah. Suddenly had a lot of time in your hands.
I mean, I have all the time or I just got lazy. Well, beyond that, there's also the issue of I got sick around the Super Bowl. That was actually at the start of the pandemic as well too. My parents went down to the Keys for the week. Oh, hi Bloodhoof.
Hey, Bloodhoof is here.
Yeah, my parents went down to the Keys for a music festival that was happening around the time, which was around the Super Bowl course. And then afterwards, we got sick. Everyone got sick, and it was kind of similar to how the coronavirus was, but I even got a fever as well too on the first day.
At that point, it was unreported of being in the U.S. though, right?
Yeah, kind of. It was like, I think it was on cruise ships as well as at the time too. So it was probably
like
just
in February.
Yeah, that was back in February. And of course I actually got to, and of course thanks to Mecha, I got to play Danganronpa 2, so I can at least be prepared for that. Funny enough, after I finished completing that game, well, beating the game, I haven't fully completed it yet. My computer basically crashed and almost is now basically dead. And I decided to
caught fire.
Oh hey, yeah, no, thankfully it didn't catch on fire. I decided to basically wipe my computer clean. This basically means I wiped everything off of it. So now I have to basically start from scratch. And now I got a new PC in June, thankfully. So I basically went a whole month without a PC. And then basically from there I just basically from there I just got lazy, and it took me this month to finally make the Slaughterfish mod. And also another thing as well too, Final Fantasy 14 happened.
Yeah, that's Pringles right there. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Yep. And it doesn't help that I'm working on an achievement to basically get myself a mount.
Puddle of water right
which
here.
Involves, of course, with how this worded, I had to do like I have to do a routine like every 2 days, like do 2 missions every day for like up to 150 days, basically.
Jesus.
Well, it's because of the wording of it, because of the fact that since 14 is at the point where you're only up to the Heavensward expansion, not for the other expansions that they have. I'm kind of limited on what I can do with that, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going for the tank. Yeah, I'm not going for any. I'm going for the battle bear tank bad murderer. So I'm playing as the warrior.
I apologize.
And also,
I cough at all.
It's all good.
Yeah,
How you been doing, Bloodhoof?
and also Fat Chunk was too,
Horrible.
Mystery.
I have been doing horrible.
Yes.
What, you've been doing horrible?
Corona is horrid.
Ooh.
Also, I should probably update the call command as well too, because of
Yeah, I've been. I'm on week 5 now of having the virus, and it's
Oh,
still
man.
not, yeah, it's still not getting better, really.
I guess like there's like I was looking online like for like ways to just like try to like, you know, help yourself when you have the coronavirus. It's all very vague, like, oh, take Dayquil, drink plenty of fluids, and it's like, okay, stuff I would have normally been doing if I'm sick.
Yeah, so what the doctors have mainly said for treating it is you mainly treat the symptoms as you get them.
I
Because
see.
There's no actual way to treat it. You have to treat each one individually.
Oof. Are you?
yeah.
Oh God. Are you able to get the? So since you have it, like, I don't know exactly how this portion of it works, but are you able to get the vaccine when it becomes available to your group?
So normally, at first I would normally have to be 3 days free from having any symptoms normally. But unfortunately for me, both me and my mom both have an underlying condition of fibromyalgia, so we are not able to get the vaccine.
Ooh, that sucks.
Because we both probably either recontract the virus or have an allergic reaction to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's too bad I live in Florida.
So how have you been doing, Matt?
I'm okay. I talked. You know what's weird? I talked to Amber yesterday.
Oh man, I haven't talked to her in forever. How's she doing?
Yeah. She's doing good. She's like some temp agency thing, or some boss or something. Sounds nice. She's like, "Oh, I wish I was creative like you," and I'm like, I live with mommy and daddy. Like, it's not good. Like,
On the plus side, though, at least my dad has taken the first shot and now is waiting for the booster shot for that. Of course, my dad is also like in the particular
Matt.
age of being an elder, so. And now I'm just waiting for me and my mom to get the shot when that becomes available.
Matt, if you ever wanted to I'm sorry to tangent here, Corey, but like, Matt, if you ever wanted to like to like do like just live stream yourself drawing, like my community would be behind you all the way, because you're a super talented artist. I've seen it the entire time I've known you.
I appreciate you retweeting my shitty joke about Nami.
Dude, that was hilarious. Are you kidding me?
I was doing this bit with my friends where he's like taking orders for the Straw Hats, and I'm just doing really stereotypical like regional impressions of where Otis said they're all supposed to be. And then I looked up Nami and I saw she was Swedish, so I was just going,
Oh my God.
Yeah, the Swedish chef drawing. God, that's Matt. You undersell yourself. That was a really good one.
That's why I uploaded it with the caption, "This sucks."
Yeah, I know you did, which you shouldn't have, because it's amazing.
I just thought it was a funny caption.
If anybody could find that and post that in chat, they're more than welcome to.
Here, actually,
Are you modded in my stream? What's your username?
I think
I have you
well,
VIP.
not in your stream, but this Discord. Like I came in and you're like, "Hey Matt," and you just made me a mod, and I'm like, "That's not responsible."
There we go.
There we go. Corey found it. Yeah, yeah. If you
By a few seconds.
Well, he posted it in the mod chat.
Oh, he posted it in the mod chat. Okay. Yeah. I love that drawing. It's so good.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Give him a follow.
Yeah, give good old Vugar a follow.
You're not live right now, are you?
I am live, yes.
Yes.
Oh goodness, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a rave, by the way.
Just yeah, I'm playing Hitman 3.
Very very cool. I can never get into Hitman, but that's I don't know. A lot of newer games have really slow openers, so I like because my friend had it and they're letting me play it, and I'm like, I feel like I could get into this, but I'm like, I don't want to take the time to learn most of this. It's not even complicated, but
it's also like depending on how you want to play it, it's a big game of patience.
Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of stuff that you could do.
Oh, finally,
A can?
a wrench.
Oh.
Speaking like I would get into streaming, but like speaking of patience, I tried Metal Gear 5 for the first time, and like that was like a kind of like a curb of like getting into it too, and like right when I started getting into the game, my computer is like, yeah, this is not gonna run for you, and it just like started crashing like aggressively every time I opened it, and I'm like, damn.
I'm gonna
Question.
save just in case, because if this thing
I
blows
got a
up,
question for you, Matt.
Well, let me see.
How many
Is
bears
there a
did
link
you
to the
How many
stream?
bears did you evac?
how many? What did Matt? What now?
How many bears did he evac?
Oh, in
You're talking
Metal Gear 5. I don't think he played it. Given what he told me, I don't think he played it for that long.
I think I got long enough. Someone explained to me that was a thing, which I think is cool. What I love about Kojima is like he has a gritty tone, but like he still does like really like ridiculous stuff in his games.
I mean, like this game kind of does that too, but not part of the main story, just in terms of like gameplay elements.
And of course, there's also the fact that Kojima really wanted to do the Snatcher with the blood set coming out with the CD.
Oh yeah.
So
Where as the disc spun, it would heat up and the scent of blood would permeate. He's a weird guy. He's a really weird guy.
I'll be terrified of that. I'll be so terrified.
I live in a
It wasn't even a horror game.
complex. I really couldn't even use that with that kind of shit.
No one should.
No one man should have all that blood. What?
Huh? Called?
Oh wow.
No.
I'm looking at the stream
Yes, I know
now.
it.
Tom, your stream is sponsored by Pandora, as far as I'm concerned. When the
Oh,
ad
is
runs.
that the ad that played?
Yeah, something about Valentine's Day. I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, looking at that pig, I'm just wondering, is that how we normally would see Peppa Pig?
Any of you may know.
That's I mean that's Peppa Pig's final form after fusing with several other pigs. Gurganov with the 666 bits saying no one man should have all that blood should be the slogan for Outback Stab House. Oh my god.
I'm just wondering. Wait,
That
you did
picture actually came in at the right time too. Just as he killed him.
Oh
Alright.
God, I'm just realizing the fact that on John's side of things, he has the cute little mascot Cowbub. Oh no.
What is it called? Like buffalo or beefalo or something like that?
Cowbub.
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 Okay.
It's basically Bub from Bubble Bobble as a cow.
Oh my goodness. That is
And-
very John.
Yeah, and also because now we have the cute mascot, and then we have all of the iterations of Worm on your side of things.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh worm.
yeah, so we got two different mascots for Outback Stepa. The more serious is.
Oh yeah, I forgot that worm. Yeah, worm with the two knives as the mascot for Outback Stab House. That's right.
And all because of the fact that Steel Bouncer made that one drawing with the taped the little
The taped on knives. Yeah.
I love that little detail. It's just like I pushed so hard for that idea that it's stuck.
So good.
Yeah, all because she wanted revenge for the fallen.
Yep.
That was so good.
Those who didn't
I
watch
wonder
the Pokemon Nuzlocke, Worm was my Dragonair, then Shiny Dragonair, then Rayquaza, then Metagross.
I just-
Trisman with 100 bits saying, but oh wait, yeah, between you and
I'm so
John,
amazed that
which
you actually made-
which would you consider to be more intelligent? No offense, I'm making something that might be easier with this distinction. I think John is more intelligent than I am. I'm a grade A moron. And then catch you with the 11 months of tier 1 saying, hit the man, Tom, hit the man. I'm trying to hit the man. I'm trying to do it silently and possibly with a gun. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
I mean, you do have a silencer gun. So you're a himbo.
Am I attractive enough to be a himbo?
You're not.
No, I take that back. That's fishing.
What is a himbo?
Bimbo, but the male version of a bimbo.
Oh, a himbo. Fancy.
According to Donnie Nub, you are attractive enough, Tom.
Ooh,
But is Tom
fancy.
more himbo than Drools?
I was impressed with it because him, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The portmanteau of him and bimbo.
It's basically Kronk from you ever seen that one picture going around? It basically has like the 4 different Disney male characters where it was Gaston, the mouse from the Rescuers, and I forget who was the
Monterey Jack was the mouse from the Rescuers.
Oh,
I think his name was Monterey Jack.
No, that's the Rescue Rangers.
Oh.
Yeah, that's,
Bernard?
I think it's Bernard. Yeah, Bernard. Because Bernard was he's the nice mouse. Technically, he's classified as the nice person, but he's technically since they're using a mouse, since he's the nice mouse. Then Gaston is the jock, and then there's I forgot what the third person was, and then all three of those characters conform to Kronk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was the dude from Frozen. Yeah. I think it was
Sven?
Was it Hans? Sven. Yeah, it was Sven.
Yeah.
Or is Sven the reindeer?
Sven is the reindeer.
Who's the dude who's friends with Sven?
Yeah,
Kristoff. There we go.
Yeah.
The himbo. Yeah, the him.
Thank God you're here, Matt, because you got us on the Disney knowledge.
Yeah, you got a Disney expert here.
Yeah, because we got Bernard the decent mouse, Sven the hunk, and then Gaston the junk, and then all of that combines into all of that combines into the himbo Kronk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jonk, I believe, is Jack Patillo's DJ name.
I don't know who Jack Patillo is, but I like that. That's a DJ name.
DJ Jonk. It came from his Minecraft character being shown without the helmet, and half the face is just like pure black.
Wow.
Onion Bob's got something. I don't recognize that song.
Oh, Onion Bubs. Bingo! It's one of the email songs. 100 bits from Onion Bubs saying, "Save the gross stuff at the back of your throat and hawk it at an unsuspecting agent." So,
I have not watched.
I for some reason have an incredible knowledge of Homestar Runner. Sinosu with the 31 months of tier 1 saying, "Tom Can, here's a sub for your sub." Mwah.
Yeah, Homestar Runner was never my thing because I basically grew up never with the internet as well. When I finally got to the internet, it was around the time I was in high school, and that was mainly through either internet.
Wait, I'm allowed to
internet at school or through tethering through my dad's phone.
I'm apparently allowed to be here, so I don't gotta sneak. I can't. Oh.
Why wouldn't you be in a stairwell?
This is weird. I don't have trespassing on me, but that's a lot of guards.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trespassing, but everybody notices me, so I'm just gonna have to be very discreet here. I'm wondering what that is on the table. It looks like clips.
It looks like it.
Can
USB?
Oh, hell yes. Alright, hopefully this will work. Oh no!
Whoops.
Whoa, is that real? Someone pointed out the names are Hans, Christoph, Anna, and Sven, and it sounds kind of like Hans Christian Andersen,
Huh.
Ah.
like the author of the book The Snow Queen. I don't know if that's real, but that's really clever.
Oh, that would be
Huh.
really
That
clever
would be
if that's the
interesting.
case. What's the phrase? It's like something if true.
Something of true.
It's
What
like
phrase?
there's like a phrase that where it's like where it's like oh that'd be bad if it was true or something along those lines.
That'd be cool if it was true.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Controversial. I don't remember what it is. Big if true. That's what it is. Thank you. Oh, I restarted the mission by mistake. Well, I still got my load. Tarantula Mom 27 with the 13 months of tier 1 saying 13 months of subbing, but about 6 years of watching. Can all the men, Tom? I will try. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
I don't watch streams, so that's so weird. Hang on, guys. I gotta kiss my frog here.
I'm not kissing a frog. I'm blowing a kiss to the chat.
Oh, okay. I thought you were kissing the doll that you had there.
That's not a
A little
frog.
subby.
I'm just
That's subby.
for Matt doesn't know what it is. For his sake, I'm calling it a frog.
Yeah.
I have like a dad's perception of Pokemon, even though I grew up with it. That's a Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Kinda.
More or less, yes.
I could sense that it was a Pokemon.
It'll be interesting they actually did make
I also,
a
if you're watching
Pokemon
the stream
stuff.
now, Matt, I also got a much bigger one. It's being chromed out slightly, but it's a big boy.
Whoa! Look at that
It's more-
honk,
I forgot about Big Boy Subby.
Yeah.
that himbo.
There we go. Himbo subby.
He's the himbo.
100 minutes from Gurkenhoff saying we've got to can men to save Froggy. Oh yeah, yep. There we go. Froggy. This is clearly Froggy from bootleg Froggy from Sonic Adventure needs saving so we got to can all the men.
Yeah. I actually do have the smaller one, which is more or less tied to Whimsicott battle
Yeah,
for some reason.
but the big one is too for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. And it's too bad that one's sold out. Well, the big one is. I mean, it's understandable why.
Can I grab?
Can
I grab?
I really wanted to have that the Appleton one. That would be so good.
Oh, isn't that Appleton thing like $400?
Yep, I think.
Oh my God, this is an agent. Well, hey.
Serious.
Are you not
why is
supposed
all
to catch agents?
No,
Why is
I'm
all the
supposed to
real
kill
life
agents. But I was wondering why I couldn't hide the body, and I realized, oh, it's because.
Any more of you?
Yeah, no. Whoa! Did I get recorded? God damn it! All right,
Wait. We can find the server.
it's right here. I'm right in front of it. I just have to take these
Right.
two guys out first. No, I have to kill the agents because they're, in terms of the story, they're after me. So I have to kill them before they get me. And then, but I thought he was just a random guy, so I was trying to hide his body, and I was like, oh hey, I could just kill him.
But for people that don't know, as a fun fact, the substitution doll is actually based off Rhydon's Gen 1 menu sprite.
Oh God, he saw this guy saw the gun.
Awesome.
Me.
Wait, what do you mean awesome? What did he grab? He didn't see the gun. What else did he see? Like the coin? What else is there? I'm so confused.
Maybe a cigarette?
Maybe, I don't know.
Wait,
I'm just
what's
gonna bash these guys over the head. Whap.
The gun was going through your head.
The gun was doing a lot of things.
The gun was being a gun.
So Beast got a gun.
All right, let me get the heck out of here and leave, and then I get Silent Assassin. And then I gotta do this again with the sniper rifle so I can get Sniper Assassin.
Patrick, that's a gun. Yes.
I remember somebody did an edit where it's like what was it? It was from like the episode of SpongeBob with Flats the Flounder, and it was also like Mario from the Super Mario Super Show, where Patrick goes like, "Hey Mario," and Mario goes, "Hey Paisano," and Patrick shoots him. And then it just comes up with like the brawl. Oh god damn it! They found the bodies. It comes up with the brawl theme, and it says Patrick has a gun.
And then I know someone made a different version with a rocket launcher. So SpongeBob goes, "Patrick, that's a rocket launcher." Then cue the bit.
Yeah.
Then,
Yes.
And then Cousin Crab just explodes.
Patrick, you need. What is he normally? He picks up the pickle, right? Patrick, that's a pickle. Yes. You need a jar.
Oh, the lid?
Yeah.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
Freeze!
Everybody, clap your hands.
Good job. Good job, team. Classic SpongeBob. Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube poop like edits, Tom, did you see that 3D Morshoe that one guy made?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was really well done.
Oh, it's so
I'm terrified
crazy.
of that, but that is some real quality work, though.
I love that it looks like a trailer that you'd see like before an IMAX movie. Like,
It really does.
He emerges
because
out of the
the-
darkness to gangster's paradise, and I was like, oh my god.
And then it just then it goes cuts to black, and then you hear bombs.
Yeah, now it's so rhythmatically timed where it's like,
Oh.
dun,
Yeah. Our RTX
bomb.
Morshoe. That's what it is.
With RTX on. I love that.
I love the RTX on meme. It's so
My
good.
friend did one of because the top half of my face sadly looks like Ben Shapiro, and
Oh,
someone
no.
found like a picture where we were making like the same face, and it was like RTX on, and I became Ben Shapiro.
I mean, it could be worse though. You could be Charlie Kirk, and just have this.
Who is
you ever-
Charlie Kirk?
The short of it is he's a guy that has a very small face, and it keeps getting
nice.
smaller. Every time he lies, it gets smaller.
Every time he lies, his face gets smaller. Oh my goodness.
It's more cursed than Pinocchio.
Yeah. But yeah, you
Don't
can easily look
check.
him up.
Damn it, he's checking. Oh my god, why is this guy checking? All right, I gotta hide in a box. Gotta hide in a box, and then I'll be like, "Hey, he's not here. Don't check the
Boxman
box."
47.
No, it's just a man hiding in the garbage.
Exactly.
Do not
One
do
thing-
not question the talking box.
One thing that lives rent free in my mind, Matt, is the update video you put out that Jesse edited.
I'm sorry, I sound like that now because I just woke up from a nap.
Well,
so
no,
I'm like-
I think about that often.
you know what's funny? SpongeBob music is so like instantly charming because like what is it? I don't know if that's the same song, but there's that Twitter page for Mr. Krabs that says "Congratulations, Sailor, you made it to Friday."
And
like
I also
the-
know that there's the Monday one as well too. Wake Up Sarah versus Monday.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, damn it.
I believe it's their version of what did you do with the Drunken Sailor? I believe.
I see.
To those
Yeah, the SpongeBob.
to those who haven't who don't know about this amazing piece of work from our very own Matt Vargas, Matt, what were you sick with when you made that video?
I don't know. I think it wasn't that big of a deal. I had like strep or something.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't super bad, but my stepdad gave me his own like back pain medication, and so Jesse just censored it out where I was like,
Unprescribed medication. Oh my god.
I just love in conjunction with how I sound to like the fucking the Sailor
Oh,
song.
yeah, there's also-
SpongeBob. I'm just going like, hello.
Is
I'm
me,
Matt Vargas.
Matt Vargas. And I'm going
yeah, and
I'm
also
going to
the team-
Comic-Con, and if you can't find me, look for somebody with a lot of acne on the right side of his face.
I like how you have that memorized.
Like, I love that video. It's so funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
That kills me. That it absolutely kills me every time I think about it.
Jesse's videos are so good, but they're just so self-indulgent to like the 8 people we all know. So it's like this video is like worthless to anyone else.
But it's
So good.
it's so good. But it's still good to do it though.
That's it. I'm pulling the plug. Get out of
Yeah,
my house.
I wish I was good at video editing because there's so many like useless videos I'd make just to amuse somebody that like you know it said something or other.
I mean, that's what Jesse did that a lot. He took.
Jesse was the editor, man. He just.
Oh yeah, like he would like anything that would just come to his mind, it would inevitably become a video. Or an image,
You know,
like when he took my driver's license photo and turned me and made me a news headline. It's a little bit of a sensitive topic, so I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was but wow, when I saw that, it was something that I found hilarious, but I could never share with anybody.
I don't remember this one.
You don't remember? Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell you that later, man, because it was God, it was bad. Oh my God, it was bad.
There's an example of one where Aaron was living with these roommates, and one of them was Italian, and the other 2 guys he's talking to are speaking in Italian in the background. And I told Aaron I'd give him $50 if he turned around to them and went, "Pizza, pizza, pizza!"
Oh my God, Matt!
He's talking me into this, or like he's trying to like he's like, "You're serious? You'll actually give me?" And Jesse comes in mid-call. He doesn't know what we're talking about, but instinctively starts recording. So like Aaron did it, and then like they didn't say anything, and he's like, "Well, you have to give me the money now." And I'm like, "Well, no, they didn't even give a reaction." And then so like while we're fighting over this, Jesse gives us this like audio where he bit crunched Aaron doing that. So it just sounds like a cheesy like a cartoons video game like sound effects. And what is it? I mean, this is such a string of events to lead up to this, but I told him to like record like an 8-bit announcer, and he made like this fake like Atari like audio where it goes like, "Mario Man, pizza, pizza, pizza," and he never did anything with that audio, and I feel bad because it's so funny.
So, what was the issue with the manhole?
I don't know. I went to go exit from the manhole and it just like wouldn't let me. So I'm hoping that the exits aren't just bugged.
That would be
That would suck.
I was really like he was talking about pizza. I was hoping I could go in the manhole and be like, "Oh, I'm a Ninja Turtle." It's irrelevant to the Matt story.
I'm like distracting the game. I forgot.
He's distracting the game itself.
It's just a stimulus to make me think of things that have nothing to do with it.
Should be able to leave the club here.
Churchman brings up a good meme as well too.
100 bits from Tristan saying, "A pointless SpongeBob meme. I love the crustaceous cheapskate scene that reverts to a remix of Death by Glamour with Mr. Krabs bee-boops from that robot episode." I have not seen that one. That one's a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
The video itself is done by Ditzy Flama. It's pretty good actually. It's like every time when I see that video, I just keep hearing the line itself. I just keep hearing that music to when SpongeBob does it. It's so good. And then he did it for
like fake song, that thing that Mr. Krabs actually like gets up on the radio when they finally get it. That
bee boo boo bop boo boo bop.
And also that's another good series of memes as well too, because I know people have done like the Wii music, Wii channel music stuff.
Somebody I watch on stream just like uses that every now and again for like. Oh, Chilled uses that. I think Chilled uses the Wii Shop channel version of that for his for like his BRB screen.
That is very correct.
What did I get? ICA remote Mark III club entrance.
At least
HD
the
pickup
exit
entrance
wasn't
staff room. Projection bar or a hidden stash. ICA remote taser. Well, now I gotta sneak a sniper rifle in here and hopefully nobody notices.
That's a taser?
The tiny, the little thing, yeah.
That looks more like a mine than a taser. Well, what I normally expect a taser.
Okay. So I can't start at
I
the
guess
bus
it's-
stop. Does Sniper Assassin doesn't need suit only, right?
I don't think so.
Think so.
Sniper Assassin, complete Apex Predator, assassinate your targets with a sniper rifle, only eliminate targets, do not get spotted. Gurganoff with 100 bits saying, or you could snipe in a sneaker rifle. Take them out with shoes. Oh, that's true. I don't think I've ever seen there really should be a shoe in this game. Shout out to the Chonkla.
La Chonkla.
The Chonkla, yeah.
Is that an element in the game? Or?
No, Chonkla is I think it's Spanish for sandal.
Yeah,
And-
it's
and
been
usually, like-
sandal or flip-flop.
Usually like Hispanic mothers will like beat people with sandals.
Also, I'm just
That
remembering
sounds
that
like a
the-
gobbledygook, kind of like Rick and Morty word. Like a
All Spanish troublemakers fear La Chonkla.
Yep, exactly.
Speaking of, there's the dream that you had this morning.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That sounds so on point, though.
A Rick and Morty dream that took place in the far future, where Rick was absorbing people to stay alive. Beth and Summer were cloning themselves to keep themselves young and alive. Morty was a swarm of nanobots, and Jerry was dead.
So basically, Jerry.
Yeah,
the whole thing just sounds like a real.
it just sounds like an episode.
It's an episode.
Your brain picked up the algorithm and just like built.
Yeah,
it.
I was actually kind of comment on the fact that it's like we just took your brain and just make that into like one of those AI algorithms that people
Oh,
just
those
feed
learning,
in.
like you feed them the scripts and they write an episode.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, that's. I was basically gonna tweet that.
Oh
at
wow!
Tom.
Well, once you complete it the first time, you can actually see what the You can actually see what the what? Oh, that's trespassing. Oh man. I'll restart the mission. Then. I guess I'm disguised as a club goer, not as one of the staff. But I gotta get back there and get my sniper rifle, man.
Yeah, basically that, Mecca.
Wait, what do you mean I'm trespassing? What's this? This is a nightclub. You don't get to pull out your weapon on me.
It's a nightclub at an
Does he need to
abandoned
search
power
you?
factory.
I gotta be frisked. I'm walking in here I've got nothing on me. That you gotta frisk me.
Yeah, I think you need to fix.
Oh yeah, he's gotta frisk me.
I mean,
I'm here to get crunk, get dizzy,
raise the roof.
and blow my eardrums out with high bass tunes. I have passed the frisk. Now I am headed to the back room where nobody will notice me.
And then we have Scuttleworth coming in as well too.
Oh, there's my briefcase.
Where's the roof?
Oh yeah, Scuttleworth
Where is
from Clone High. Oh, so good. What is up, fellow students? Raise the roof. Raise it.
Raise it.
Yes. Get distracted by the coin. 100% from Ben the Hero saying, by the way, is it okay to talk about the secret exits, or would you rather find those by yourself? By all means, talk about the secret exits.
Yeah, we're not gonna find them by ourselves.
Like, the dolphin one in Hitman 2 was so obscure, I don't think I'm ever finding that. I don't think I'm ever finding another one.
Plus, not to mention, you're gonna have to remember the order to unlock that as well too.
Can I climb with that? I can't climb with that.
I still love the idea for what I did for in Smash Bros, where I basically made my own Agent 47, but I made him the flamingo.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
I used the flying man suit to pull that off. It's so good though.
God.
So yeah, every time when you see that, that's actually the flamingo suit from Hitman 2.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I still love the one me that I did was Pippi Me from Pop Team Epic, but with the Cuphead body. You know what I call her? Pippi Meanie. As in Pippi Me, then Minnie Mouse.
Oh my god. Pippi Meanie.
Yep.
I got someone out cold
Man, that all of those costumes came out when they announced which character, like Bailiff.
Like I think the Sans one came out with Terry.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was like Cuphead and Altair, and then one of the Mega Man one of the Mega Man suits, I think. Like all of them came at with the same pack that came with Bailiff, and it was like such a slap to the face.
Are you still there?
It's like all these way more fascinating characters as just little costumes, and then like
well, ones that they could probably barely get the rights to, and also like I don't know why like I guess like where's the difference between like Bayonetta and Altair? Like in terms of like having an M-rated character.
I've played.
I think it has to do with the fact that the ERs. I think it's blame on the ERSRB for not wanting to have these mature rated title. Well, the actual name for these mature rated titles advertised towards for an E-rated game.
I think that has to do with American laws because I think in other regions they were just advertised. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I lost Silent Assassin, not Sniper Assassin.
Which is interesting because of the fact that for Final Fantasy, we know it's for Sephiroth, that's in Japan, that's Final Fantasy VII. It's advertised as Final Fantasy VII, but over here it's just Final Fantasy, which feels a little weird, but whatever.
I mean, I guess that communicates it, you know.
But then again, there is technically another character called Sephiroth, but you just remove the H from it.
Sephiroth.
So, yeah, technically it's based off the chemical Sephiroth, but you know. And by the way, this particular Sephiroth, swole and 6 arms.
Huh.
Yep.
He is
a. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's a boss for the Heavensward.
Unless this channel isn't
yeah.
secure, don't take
You typically fight him
out.
in the post game for the Heavensward expansion. So that's also it's even better because in 14 you actually get a chocobo that you can ride, and you can also dress it up with different bardings and whatnot. You can also get barding based off the different primal bosses that you can fight, and one of them is based off of Sephiroth. The best thing about that is that the barding itself actually has 4 arms on it.
Come around the corner, you fuck.
So you have this dark barding with 4 arms, with 2 arms crossed, and then 2 just doing like a.
There he is. I missed.
It's so good.
Show me your stupid face. Oh, he's underground. That's why I can't hit him.
You're shooting at the ground.
I was like, I'm using my my Assassin's Creed style eagle vision to get a look at this guy, and so it's just like silhouettes poking through everywhere. So I have no idea where this guy is.
Eagles can't see forward.
At least you weren't found.
Wait. Also, show your face. This isn't Persona 5.
Oh boy.
When you have a chance, Tom, that previous bit donation set at a secret exit on this map.
Apparently there's one on this level. Take a picture of the UFO graffiti. Then once you kill the agents, go to the gas station, use the phone booth, and input 1993. Where's the UFO graffiti?
This whole place is covered in graffiti.
Yeah, so it's going to be a touch hard to find just exactly which graffiti you're referring to.
I'm just wondering, could you blow up the gas tank with a sniper rifle on those motorcycles?
I probably could, but it wouldn't count towards Sniper Assassin.
Yeah, probably. I'm just curious if you can actually do that.
Oh, 1 sec. I'm just gonna get some water. I'll be back in a tick.
Ooh.
It's to the UFO graffiti is at the club entrance around to the right of the big line, next to the entrance shortcut door.
Oh, well, that's easy.
To the right of it.
Let me get this last guy, and then we'll be all well and good. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I have a gun. I was like, why can't these guys see me? That doesn't. What the hell?
Yes, big club goer always has good gun.
Yep. And then I realized have gun I just need to kill one more guy anyway. I see some that are they all below me?
Oh wait, I'm just seeing the one pipe above you as well too. That's another option. But too bad you can't.
Calico Plus, thank you for the 205 bits.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself something from my throat.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, can you take the picture now?
I want to wait until I'm done because that way I could just drop the sniper rifle and not get caught for having it.
Fair enough. Also, I saw a graffiti of what was, I think it was a bat, but I just saw it as a noise bat. And back on the stairwell there.
Have gun, will gun. Can gun, have gun. Have gun, did gun.
And yeah, the whole thing with shooting through the ground is like, too bad there's no such bullets as anti-ground bullets.
I think there are some. I think some rifles do have AP bullets.
And of course, I was thinking more or less like bullets don't exactly burrow that easily.
Yeah.
But then again, that's at that point you're just basically no clipping.
Oh. Right in the face. Leave the rifle behind. Let's get the hell out of here.
Enough! He got another. You're setting ducks. Evacuate to the area immediately.
Where did he go? Okay.
Whoop!
There? All right.
Ooh.
Hey, what's going on?
I think they're taking notice of me.
You don't say.
I don't know if it'll let me go back up to the gas station. I think I did sniper assassin correctly. I don't think I got caught anywhere.
Why not take the bikes? We're trying to go for the one secret hackers.
Also, for one, I don't have the key to the bikes, and for two, I don't have the, what is it? I don't have the key to the bikes, and I don't have the, they're not, like, viable exits. Alright, so the UFO graffiti is somewhere around here.
Yeah, I believe they said.
There it is. Oh, and it gives you the code on the phone.
Ah. Oh, yeah, it's right on the wall there.
This must mean something. Press F1 to view intel. Strange symbols on the wall.
That's very specific about what they want you to do. And also vague.
That's Hitman. Let's see. There's Fawkes graffiti as well. Because it is I.
Yeah, it's a Tom clue.
Yeah.
That's a very detailed Fawkes.
Welcome back, Matt.
Oh,
Hello. I have hydration.
100 bits from Ben. I don't know if like I said, I don't know if I can get back up to the gas station. Does it have to be at the gas station? 100 bits from Ben here. So while I look up the secrets, I see there's apparently a secret ending. When you kill the constant, hold the serum for a minute. There should be an option to inject yourself. I didn't know that. We'll have to get that ending at some point.
Well, that's definitely going to be morbid.
So if I like avoid, because this is the way I came in, I'm gonna save, so that way I can just load up right next to this. But hopefully it doesn't just like be like, oh, you're leaving this. Oh, it's the bike. The bike is the exit for that one. I thought it was just leaving this way. Cruise 1064 with the Prime Gaming sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Leaving mission area. Are you sure I go back to the gas station to do this? Because it won't let me.
Not this way. And where?
Well, there's a side trail over here.
Not this way. Not that way. The tree path. They're saying the tree path.
Gas station is through the forest. Is that?
You made it through the wilderness.
Oh, did we already get the picture?
Oh, dude, it's sweet. I found a mushroom.
This is just like Mario.
I've heard
The aliens are actually just going down the
party.
God bless you, Matt Vargas.
Thank you. Did you just say that of your own volition? Or?
Yes. yes, I did.
I thought you were reading the chat. Thank you, Sailor Tom.
I don't see anyone in the chat mentioning it, but sad.
It's over here. Can I go that way? What's off this way? It seems like there should be something this way, but I'm being blocked. No, you can't. No, you can't. It looks like there's some sort of goodie over there. You're trying to block me, and you succeeded. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Gotta love the
That's troll of an area right there.
gotta love the Germanic, yeah, the German invisible walls in the forest.
Oh yeah. Those crafty Germans and their invisible walls. Oh, the Germans are gonna get me, Smithers.
I really wish I actually watched this.
What the hell is this phone booth?
What?
Do you guys?
1996 is what it was. Yeah,
3.
3.
Wait, is this a reference? I heard there. Okay, never mind. Agent 7, phone home.
47, phone home. Chilled! Oh my god, chilled with the big old raid of 2,394 people! Let's get some countermeasures and also hashtag let Tom play. I gotta play Among Us with you guys again at some point.
Hello.
Here comes the countermeasures. Guess what?
I should play more.
We're gonna die.
I should definitely do more Among Us with the other Tamias. That'll be.
What have you done?
Thank you for the raid. You just have this ready?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Oliver H7 with the 71 months of tier 1 who's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Those of you coming over from Chilled Stream, my name is Tom Fawkes. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Play a variety of games, a lot of Nintendo games, but today we're playing Hitman 3 because I really like this game.
It's a fun game.
It's a good game. It's a good game. Did anyone see if I got Sniper Assassin? I was a bit distracted by the raid.
No.
You didn't see it or I didn't get it?
Or I didn't. Is this headhunting assassin?
No, I got it. I got it because I got the ICA Woodsman rifle.
Oh, okay, yeah. Also, hi everyone. My name's Coria PC. I'm one of the mods.
I am Bloodhoof. Though I will probably not be talking much because I can barely talk.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah, rest of that voice.
And he's Matt Vargas, and he's very mad right now.
That's not a reference. That's real.
Au contraire, that is not a reference.
What is it? I think Garrett from Mega 64 said, I didn't even know what a raid was, but he was like talking about like the same thing where like he got raided and he didn't know what a raid was either, so he just didn't say anything to the stream, and everyone got mad at him that he didn't mention the raid. He just kept playing the game the whole time.
It's like, oh cool, a lot of people here. I'm gonna keep going.
He just like looked over.
Someone's asking if there's some Majora's Mask mod or something similar that replaces the moon with Tom Face.
That would be amazing, but unfortunately, it's a model, and that's a lot harder to edit in than a texture.
I mean, you could you could probably do the 3D Tom Face, but then again, that's just an image.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I have no idea where the file is for that 3D Tom Face. All I have is the one image of it.
Still not be.
I made that 3D Tom Face in college, and it only just surfaced like in the past like few years.
I remember when you made that.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff is literally like from back when.
It's back in like the Machinima days.
Yeah, you were doing the Machinima series.
I remember for one of the lines in Smash Fighter, I just took that "Hello there, I'm Matt Vargas, and I'm very mad right now" speech and just put it in there. It just like that series, like there were so many in jokes in that series. just based on stupid stuff that, like you said, stupid stuff that we edited together.
Yeah, it's very arrogant, but it's fun anyways.
Yeah. Like, why not? You know?
Yeah, what is it? Do you know Jesse's friend Joe?
Boysits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He introduced himself to his girlfriend at the time by literally going, I have this friend, referring to Jesse, and my other friend, referring to me, has a really good impression of him. And it's like, only Joe has like the swagger to say something that inclusive and like unimportant to someone to have the girl go, wow, really?
Chat, which outfit should we be in? Shall we go on the hunt? People always want the clown suit.
Clown suit.
There's the clown suit, there's the pirate suit, there's the Santa suit, Futo suit, Lynch theme, cowboy suit, winter sports. The Devil's Own is a new one. I like that one a lot.
Or when you have a chance, look at my chat.
The what?
And then, personally, my favorite is just how vibrant and garish this crimson red outfit is. But I see a lot of people saying Satan, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, that red suit is just, it makes your eyes hurt.
Well, the red suit's not only bright, but there's also a red gun, and also, if I could find it, a red briefcase.
Honestly, the red gun actually does look very good. At least with that particular red shade of red for it. It does complement it very well. It's just the suit just looks so bright, it just hurts your eyes.
Gonna use the I'll do Sniper Assassin. I'll use the Seeker Ghost.
Why not use the Dragon?
Because the bigger sniper rifles are harder to get to get out of the briefcase, and it takes longer. Yeah, I'll use the Golden Dragon. No, you know what? You're right. I'll use the Golden Dragon for swag.
Well, I was being rhetorical on that, but
nope. But you suggested it, and I take suggestions very seriously.
I'm a bad influence.
You should have known this, Corey.
All red, except for my outfit, which is gold and bronze.
And again, this is the reason why I was the one who decided to put Tom Scream into
Skyrim. Yeah. So I have to kill Hush and Imogen Royce.
Also, I also was gonna seriously take your suggestion on the idea of your bread cup idea.
Just roll with it.
Honestly,
it's a good idea. Like, I can't think of anybody who's come up with a portable bread bowl.
I mean, technically at that point it's basically a bread cup, and
yeah.
I know someone. Yeah, someone
just take the bread bowl, you fill it with you make it like cup size, you make it handheld size, you fill it with soup, bam, portable bread bowl.
I mean, they're basically saying the bread bowls are already portable, and I'm just like, not really. It really depends on the bread.
All right, next time one of you goes to Panera Bread, order a bread bowl and see like how well you can carry that around with you in one hand while eating it.
That's the key thing.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that's
without utensils as well.
Mm-hmm. Challenge accepted.
There's this
whenever
really funny,
whenever I'm off quarantine, I shall do so.
Yeah.
There's this really funny Twitter artist that just draws like whatever people like suggest in his like Ko-fi account, and he was like, "Can you draw embryo being escorted out of Panera Bread?"
Wait.
Philip Banks, I think.
Wait, who? Like
embryo from Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, okay. Embryo, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you just said an embryo.
And no.
Yeah, I had to double check as well too.
Can an embryo be escorted out of Panera Bread?
Don't want people like us for that sort of
I'm sorry.
That'd be a lot scarier, a lot more dangerous. I don't know what's
You just see this one pregnant woman, and it's just like, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is an Arby's.
Your baby's gonna have to leave.
You have to give birth right here, and you have to leave that baby outside.
Just pull the baby out.
God damn.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they won't let me in here because this is a house for the homeless.
Oh.
Can I sneak in with my briefcase?
I don't want to force that on you, Mecca. I'm gonna get reach. Any routes will work. I don't.
I don't work for Arby's anymore, so please don't make me do it.
Yeah, I don't want to wish that on any retail worker.
They made me do a lot of stuff, but that's when I put my foot down.
Oh wait, I can actually get into this apartment right here because I know the keypad, the key code for it. I think it's 0118. Whoops.
Chad, you're awful, and I know we're awful as well too.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody from Chilled Stream. Hitting those hot topic issues, like, should a baby be allowed in Arby's?
There's a lot of ends to this debate. Like, it's really not as simple as you think. It's like one of those Star Trek like, moral debate episodes where you have to think if it's like, you know, right or not. There's a lot more layers to it.
And then Spock just looks at you just with that stern gaze, so then just silently shakes his head.
Enough to not.
Nah, Stripes is right. The only place for baby is put baby in Pelican.
Oh yeah, the only place for baby is Pelican Mouth. That is 100% true. Put baby in Pelican Mouth. Perfect place to put baby into nap. Inside very soft and comfort. Baby sleeps soundly. Put baby in Pelican Mouth. Put baby in Pelican Mouth. No problems ever in Pelican Mouth because great shape and comfort for big baby head, week of big baby, for baby neck, week of big baby head. A Pelican Mouth, yes, a place for a baby. Put baby in Pelican Mouth.
No problems ever in Pelican Mouth.
We don't call that Arby's. We call that Jack in the Box.
Week of big baby
There we
head.
go.
Someone donated the amount of bits for Pelican Mouth. God, that's my favorite. That's my favorite shit post on Tumblr. A Pelican Mouth, yes, a place for a baby. Put baby in Pelican Mouth.
Hey, Gemini.
Yo, what's going on, Jumney? Do I have a silenced
Darkfire,
pistol? Yes, I've got the red one.
Darkfire, it came from a Tumblr post. We don't know the origin of who did it, but
It was obviously a pelican.
A pelican clearly wrote that post.
yeah, basically.
Okay, can I sneak
Then again, it could
upstairs?
be any Pelican, as far as we know.
Now, the question is, can I sneak upstairs, kill a man, and get out before anybody sees me?
The answer
You're
is surprising.
Satan. You're Satan. Of course you can.
I wonder if I could, like, get somebody to come out. No, I can't poison that.
Actually, here's a good
Oh,
question.
wait, is he? He's just right there. Oh my god, he's just right there. I can get him with the golden dragon.
Actually, here's a good question.
Hold on,
do you have a
I'm
golden
trying to graze this guy's nose.
Death by.
I missed! Got him!
You got the bastard, hush.
Insert
Now go
move
get
on
Imogen
clip
Royce
right
and we
here.
can get to the core.
Oh god, I feel like I was swift as the coursing river.
He didn't need sound to
Oh wait, when did they see me?
It's a nice suit. You should just turn yourself in. That guy's cool.
Matt, you make a convincing argument.
He's got that like pink.
He just looks like I forget what his name. He looks like that one wrestler, Xavier Woods. He looks like Xavier Woods.
Oh, the wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's cool.
Yeah. Honestly, I can see Xavier pulling that look off.
Pink suit
That's
and
about-
tying his hair back.
Yeah. He never seems like someone who can rock that look. Also, by the way, you hear about G4?
Yeah, Attack of the Show's coming back.
And X-Blade as well too.
Yeah.
And I know Xavier is gonna get his own show on there as well too. So that's gonna be something to look forward to this summer.
I can't go there. What am I doing?
Oh yeah, I'm all excited because that's definitely part of my childhood right there with X-Plane and the Attacker show.
I feel like I'm gonna be devolving into like old references that only Matt and I will get, which I kind of already have.
No, you don't have to do that.
No, like I'm not doing it on purpose. I can assure you.
It's that's cool to hear though, Tom. Thank you. I've been repressing to say this. It's not an inside joke. It's just a bad one to go for. But you notice how this game is kind of a ripoff of the Brian Griffin segments of the Family Guy game.
I have not played that game.
Like they just like stole it. Like it's not even as good.
Did I kill 2 men there? No, I thought I killed the ponytail guy, but apparently he's still alive.
I think you got a double.
I hope I didn't get a double because I needed. No, the ponytail guy was behind him. I don't think I got him.
Yeah, you're looking at him.
So we keep.
Damn it! I can't tell for sure. So now I gotta go back.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's the only ponytail guy. Is the guy you were looking at.
I want to make sure.
Yeah, because you don't have a silent assassin, but then again, I don't think you're going for that this time.
I'm going for sniper assassin, which is similar but not exact. Disconnected. Retry then, damn it.
The Family Guy game has easily the best stealth mechanics of any stealth game. Old Man Ghost.
I have not seen any.
I've seen I've only seen a clip of it where like the way you get power-ups in that is succeeding in cutaway jokes.
It's a loading for the cutaway gags. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. The only game I've seen that is based on a adult TV show is the Simpsons game, and that's only just like a part of it. Well,
I got to restart because it got stuck in loading.
I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of been over this, but the South Park game that came out recently is just really impressive. Like,
Stick of Truth or Fractured But Whole?
Just both. I'm like Trey Parker and Matt Stone really like cared about like contributing to that. I just think that's really cool.
I mean, considering the previous history with the other games is that other companies did, yeah, it's kind of understandable why they want to have a hand in that.
Yeah, Trey Parker and Matt Stone wanted to hand it because all the other South Park games were terrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, just like shouts out to how cool Trey Parker is. He cited references Earthbound and Paper Mario, and I'm like, God damn it, I love this man so much. He likes Wicked. He likes
the American Dad speed runs.
Of course, who could forget about the American Dad speed run?
I love that meme so much.
It's so good.
I forgot how to load. Like, the only way I know how to load in this game is by going into a mission, playing it, and then loading up from there, because I don't know how to load in this game from the menu. God, what's the big meme with it where it's like somebody found a skip where if you hit A on this right frame,
Have you seen sure.
like Stan will phase through the ground and end up in the living room like a full 30 seconds earlier.
Through the floor.
Yeah, the American Dad speedrun is just a speedrun of the American Dad opening, but people have said it was for Wii.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, if you want to know, if you want the actual answer to that, it's basically a video meme just where people just take the opening and just try to turn it into a speed run. Basically, they want to show off basically these editing tricks to essentially make it look like an actual speed run attempt. That's basically the whole point of the meme. Things like that I enjoy the most. It's just like there's definitely a lot of effort that goes into it. And the amount of care that
the whole because it's funny because like the American Dad intro is him going from his room to his job, so like they're using real concepts of speed running to like incorporate, and like the way that they edit the video like makes it look like he's really like min-maxing the game or like whatever. Even though it's just an animation.
Yes, just skip through, just basically clip through the floor, get to the door, and then get into the car.
God.
The
and then skip into the flagpole.
It works. I mean, if it works, it works, you know?
Yeah, memes like that I personally enjoy just for the fact that there's simply more to it than just like going into Photoshop and just editing a thing. But then again, one of my favorite still memes is basically the car salesman meme, where it's just basically
hits the roof of the car. This baby could fit so many blank.
Yep.
I like the one where it's car salesman slaps the roof of bear. Run.
Yeah. Still, yeah, picture memes like that. Yeah, a lot of picture memes I don't enjoy, but something about the car salesman one, it just gets me. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to like video memes and sound memes, those have me a lot more because it's just the effort that goes into it.
Yeah.
But then again, picture memes do have like their own edit to it. It's just there's like more technical differences as opposed to like since there's more of an auditory and visual reception to the meme as opposed to just like making a small difference in a pixel.
YouTube, like one thing as well is like certain YouTube poops. Like I feel like there's like more effort put into those than like a lot of modern media.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the YouTube poop, but like some of them are just like unbelievably well done.
Like this.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to like taking like limited amount of audio files and then turning that into full sentences. Bingo! Like the DK rap.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Heights with the 10 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
Man, I'm glad he's frozen out there and we're out. No, frozen there, we're out here, and he's the sheriff.
Yep. Oh yeah, The Misadventures of Skooks is a classic.
It's just crazy.
We're out here.
That guy's working as hard as like a team of animators with just like pre-existing assets, which is so funny.
And making the stupidest thing possible out of it.
Basically, the same thing that the one tease that William Street did with C-Lab 21.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's pretty much like Old Swim was
C-Lab and Harvey Birdman were like that.
Yeah. Well, Harvey Birdman was like an animated thing, but there was it had
Space Ghost. Yeah. That was
all just like pre-used assets and like frames from the show.
Yeah, Coast to Coast was using assets, and C-Lab 2021 is reusing assets. Harvey Birdman's original animation, as far as I know, because I know there's the one bit from the one bit where you have the Justice show up, and then George is like, from the far off year of 2000.
Yeah, he looks at the calendar as 2006.
No, 4.
Oh, 2004. Yeah. I think one of my favorite jokes from Space Ghost is, check it out. Every time I move my arm, it costs Cartoon Network $42.
That's really good.
And every time I think about Harvey Birdman, I just think of Stephen Colbert's character from that, and just go, ha ha!
Oh yeah, oh god, Phil Ken 7.
Yeah, I was actually like low key. I'm like I kind of want to talk about Stephen Colbert because I know he's in that show, but like that's all I really.
But what would I even say? Oh, I don't know.
It's not even gonna be cool or funny.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, man, they placed the limo here for a different mission, so I can't blow it up. Okay. I gotta find a way to get into here. But where? Ah, there. Got it.
Oh yeah, wasn't the Brack show also using assets as well too? Because of just Brack and what's his name again? The bug dude.
Damn.
Oh, I'm not a space head extreme, so I don't Brack.
Yeah. I mean, Tom said the name, and I completely forgot about the name.
Space Ghost?
Brack.
No, not Space. Space Ghost for the Brack show. It was Brack and the bug dude.
I forgot what his name was. Zoltar?
So, yeah.
That's
no, not Zoltar. That's the dude who ran Toonami. Zora.
Really?
Zora.
My friend was showing me these weird clips of Tom from Toonami. He's like really obsessed with Naruto. I like never noticed that. Like he just brings up. Like,
oh yeah, like Toonami Tom would talk about anime like all the damn time.
But like he refers to Naruto as his favorite, like specifically. Where he's like, you looking for the coolest show in the world? I got the answer. It's Naruto. And it's like, all right, okay.
It was big.
Listen, man, whatever floats your boat.
He would compare it to specifically American Dragon Jake Long, even though that's not on Toonami.
It was wasn't that a Disney show?
Yeah, yep. It would be like, you ever wonder who'd win in a fight?
Between Jake Long and Naruto? My money'd be on Naruto.
I got the answer. It's Naruto. I'm not even kidding. This is real.
Oh, for God's sake! Someone saw me messing with a body.
I mean, I would have put it past it. I'm very sorry that they wanted to do something with Steve Blum, and they decided. I think it's someone on the team who's like really big into Naruto, and be like, "Hey, Steve, you want to record some lines about?"
You want to record some lines for Toonami?
Oh, yeah. Naruto's cool.
You want to...
God. My friend was thinking that maybe they, specifically the Jake Long thing, that maybe they had the same time slot, and I'm like, I don't know, it's just random in general.
It does feel like very random, because like when I heard that, I was like, is he talking about like maybe like some kind of like kung fu action here or something like that? Nope, literally talking about American Dragon Jake Long.
And plus, it probably would have been at the same time when that was airing too.
God. Yeah, I think they might have had the same time slot. It's like the only reasonable like answer to that. But
Becca found it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Central, it's me.
Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, I guess they can find bodies for Sniper Assassin.
Doing a quick exam.
I can hear it playing over one of your speakers.
Same here.
Okay, this isn't gonna work out.
Honestly, I have no idea. Man, it's been so long, but I don't even remember that actually being a thing.
The only thing I remember about that Jake Long show was that there was a Sharpay in it because I owned a Sharpay.
Oh, that's cool.
Also,
there was a Sharpay that was voiced by John DiMaggio.
No.
He's the perfect dog. That's it.
And then he went on to be another perfect dog, Jake. Since he can actually transform and whatnot.
And who could forget the classic dog Bender?
Yeah. Sup, dog.
I was looking at that show like after my friend was like showing me that, because I was like, oh yeah, like American Dragon's like in the back of my subconscious, and I was like, I remembered that I liked how the show looked, but I didn't like that he turned into a dragon. I thought that was lame.
Also, isn't also Dante Bosco the
Dante Bosco's the voice, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about Zuko, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because my friend made a point of that. He's like, listen to the rap verse. You know who that sounds like? And I just listened to it. I'm like, oh, no. He's like, that's Zuko.
It's
Zuko. The A, or I don't know what he spells out, but like, you know, he does like a classic rap. He's like, I'm the, you know, other guy of the MIC. I don't know. Zuko rapping is cool. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's just cool. I like it.
And when Sokka does it, everyone just looks at him with the most confused look on their face.
Yeah.
Oh, something about being like the Mac Daddy Dragon of the NYC, right?
Yeah, there you go. You know, it's funny. I actually like watched the audio or listened to the audio like a day ago, and you remembered it better than me.
That like I don't know what synapses were firing in my head to make that magic happen, but hey, here we are.
Sleeper cell for the American Dragon Jake Long intro.
There we go.
It's just like just waiting for you to come out and rap it. He's the American dragon.
Dragon up.
I was very much
We're
into
not
it. Never got-
bragging.
Freestyle with the dragon.
Yeah. Stuff on Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. I never really watched at that time, which kind of sucks because I missed out on watching Avatar when that was airing.
Yeah.
And I watched that so much later as well too. Especially considering I did that before I wanted to watch the live action movie with the red tracks though, because that's the only way to watch that movie. So
wait, big thing here. Banana.
Yeah. Recommend the series. Don't recommend the movie.
Do you recommend Banana?
Yes,
Well, of course.
I recommend Banana.
I recommend the phone variant of Banana.
Ah.
I just don't check out the Banana directed by M. Night Shyamalan. he doesn't understand it at all. He did it for his son. It's stupid.
What is the M. Night Shyamalan twist for Banana by M. Night Shyamalan?
It rots.
Oh, I thought it was an apple.
It rots, I guess.
Like awful
The
improv.
potassium's
Now, see
actually magnesium.
That's that's the sequel. The first one is it's an apple.
There's an intense dosage of potassium strong enough to put you into a coma.
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
This is
That's real,
Matt.
by the way.
I'm sorry, Matt, but that's brilliant. You hacked the world, man.
M. Night Shyamalan came into my body and sent those words out of my mouth.
Yeah, at least it wasn't Shaggy.
Well, I mean, then again, we had Tom's brain on that AI program to make that one episode of Rick and Morty. So
Yeah, there we go.
Access granted.
It scares me because like you could really do that with The Simpsons. There's enough data to like give a computer.
Oh yeah.
Of course, if you want to do it with the good seasons, the bad seasons, the middle seasons.
There is like 25 years of bad Simpsons more than actually good Simpsons. Isn't that kind of sad?
A little bit.
You can probably make your own Treehouse of Horror.
It's a show that probably should have stopped a long time ago.
I think it's like Saturday Night Live, and it's like this like nobody is proud to make it. Like I think they're like this is like it's like this monument that it exists still. Like it's like not like a tourist thing, but it's like it's
like a bank. It's not supposed to fail.
It's just impressive. Like everyone keeps it up for the.
It's like how did this keep going? Matt Groening's just sitting in like a recording booth or in like an office somewhere, thinking like, how the hell did this keep going? I'm getting residuals from this.
And then of course once it does fail, then you just have to like this big empty void, and it's just like, what is that going to replace it with?
Anything.
It's like you know, Family Guy kind of filled that void for a little while, and like Bob's Burgers here or there, but it's like The Simpsons is forever.
Mm-hmm.
This is
We're also just waiting.
I need to get around to watching more Bob's Burgers.
It's really good. I like Bob's Burgers. This is a really pretentious way to look at it, but I remember when I was younger, I had this like take on like long-running shows where it's like you either get canceled a good show or run long enough to become the show you made fun of, like The Dark Knight or something.
The Simpsons came around, I want to say. Like I feel like a lot of the more recent episodes have been better than like so much of like the crap that's been spewing out of there for a while.
I haven't seen anything, but I see little clips.
How did I miss?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, it's bulletproof glass!
Oh. It clearly like doesn't go through, and you just keep shooting the glass.
Oh, it's like I was thinking like maybe I swerved my mouse out of the way and I didn't quite hit it, so I took 2 more shots to confirm that's what I had. Also, banana.
For that woman, that's like a horrifying sight. There's just a man on the other side.
On the other side, wearing a demon mask.
the demon with these mismatched eyes and holding this giant gun with a dragon with a dragon.
It's me, your inner demons!
And he has a
Dressed
banana
as,
poking out of his pocket.
Ancient Chinese folklore demon.
We're not doing the suit only. We're doing the sniper only.
Well, you know what? I am doing the suit only for whatever reason. I should be getting disguises, but I'm for some reason not doing that.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're not doing this suit only silent assassin.
Right. We should. I'm just doing sniper assassin for now. And then suit only silent assassin. I'm gonna be going for a little bit later.
Yeah, this is suit only sniper assassin.
Well, there's no suit there. That doesn't exist. It's just sniper assassin. Oh no.
We'll just call it a suit only sniper assassin.
Banana %. Go banana.
I mean, at the very least with the Simpsons, though, that all that takes is like having the writers with the heart in it, and then you can easily turn out good stuff. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's been going on for so long that it's like even the original writers are probably just like just put it down.
Yeah.
Like
are you certain that the original writer?
There's probably a bunch of people there that are like, honestly, we don't really care because we're still getting paid for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I definitely think that's how Family Guy writers feel. Like I don't think they're like if anyone says the show's bad, I don't even think they're offended. They're just like, I just need to get paid.
Listen, it's just the kind of thing where they're like, listen, I've been here for so long.
I just feel like they're just trying to like elicit like a reaction of like how bad could we make this, like because they'll have gags that are just like a really long running thing or just like a time filler.
You know what it reminds me of? There's the one episode where they made fun of like Stephen King coming up with way too many ideas, and it just reminds me like with the lamp monster, and they basically became that.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like so many of the things that like Family Guy or like The Simpsons would like rag on. I feel like the show has become just like kind of like a soulless, product or whatever.
Yeah,
and he just got South Park.
PAX, that's definitely what the Family Guy has become as of late. I mean, Family Guy did have its own heart, but yeah, I think after so many times that it's been canceled, well, they decided, hey, let's decide to push the animal and see how far we can push it.
The Orville's pretty okay.
Is that that's another Seth MacFarlane thing, right? That's
yeah,
it's basically Seth MacFarlane's take on
Star Trek. Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. Yeah, it was
nah.
Taking things he likes and not changing enough about it to make it his own. Because a lot of it is like episodes of TNG, except like it's a little bit more contemporary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably because I never really watched anything in Star Trek, so probably a good chunk of that never really got to me.
I just got into TNG recently, and it is so good. I'm a Trekkie. Who cares? What are you gonna do about it?
Listen, it's 2021. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at a comment section of like a blooper reel of the show, and some guy was like saying something about the show or whatever, and he followed it up like as if he needed this disclaimer. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a Trekkie. There's worse things." Who did you do this for?
I mean, he's
like
not
you're
wrong.
on top of that, like who are you trying to defend yourself against? Everybody there's watching the same show you are.
It's a comment thread of Star Trek.
Access granted.
Oh man.
I mean,
that's the first time I even heard that term. So.
also, oh yeah, what's your opinion on the first season? Because I know the first season wasn't all that good.
Of The Next Generation?
I cruised through it pretty easily because I put on the show at first as something to like go to bed to, So like the first season, every now and then there'd be an episode where I'm like, oh, it's kind of interesting, and I'll stay up a little later. And like for the most part, I'd kind of like sleep over an episode and stuff like that.
And then 7 a.m. rolls around, you're still watching Star Trek.
Well, it gets to like season 3, and like I woke up with this one episode, and like Data had a daughter, and he was saying goodbye to her, and it was literally the last 5 minutes of the episode. And I'm like, no, I wanted to see this. Like, I was so upset. I got like the kind of like the main like point of like the ending or whatever, like the emotional hook of it, without even seeing any of the episode. And I'm like, I can't go to sleep to this show anymore.
By the way, spoilers for a 20-year-old show.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a one-off episode. It's not the hugest thing.
Yeah, especially considering Data is an android, so that does raise some questions. But then again,
damn,
or the
behind
the emotional support.
They go.
Yeah, I think there's an episode where they think Data dies, and I think Riker or somebody says it perfectly, where they're like, you know, for someone that couldn't feel emotions, he's certainly elicited out of, you know, most people. And I'm like, I just really love that about Data, because it's like, yeah, he's not emotional, but it's like I get so emotional.
You get you're attached to him.
I love him so much. It's unbelievable.
See, this is why I wanted to take the Seeger, because it takes forever to take the Golden Dragon in and out.
So Miss Chansey had right there.
Yep. Oh well. I'm gonna knock this guy out and stuff him into a locker. And next time that woman comes around, I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait patiently, and then focus my little sniper scope. Wait for the door to open this time, and then boop, you're dead, mister.
Yeah, you ever heard of you? Now you heard of you heard of armor piercing bullets. Now get ready for
glass piercing bullets.
Yes.
Bingo!
Prince of Spades with the 6 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message saying, I came here for cans and I know Tom won't disappoint. Well, about that. I think I've only used a few cans so far.
But we do have a banana.
Was this a tier 3 dongle? No, damn it, I need a tier 3 dongle.
But we do have a tier 3 sub.
Oh, you're putting it, I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Why do I even bother putting this back? If they see me, they're gonna shoot me anyway.
Mega, not that kind of string. Not that kind of string.
Both targets down. Good. Just give me a second.
Run!
And
run!
You can now
you just evaporated her head.
Oh yeah, like the kickback from that, like that was terrifying. I do need that tier 3 dongle. Gurk it off with 100 bits saying ballistic glass because it makes you go ballistic after screwing up your assassination attempts. That's very true.
Yep. Very true indeed.
Nobody saw me, I don't think. And now I just got to get to that core there. But I'm pretty sure I need a tier 3 dongle.
You keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I know exactly what it means. I've got the tier 1 and the tier 2 dongle. I need a tier 3 dongle.
All the dongles.
I still need to see that movie, actually.
Princess Bride?
I seen part of it. Yeah, Princess Bride.
It's good.
Bingo!
Yeah, it's aged pretty well.
I've seen parts of it, but I just never seen the full movie. And of course,
God.
Of course, we keep on quoting it as well too. So I know the quotes. I just never seen the whole movie.
I need to watch that movie with captions because I can't understand a damn word Andre the Giant is saying.
Oh, poor man.
Oh no.
I still love that he was drunk the entire movie.
That kind of sounds like it.
Well, he had to be because of how his gigantism with all over the body caused him massive pain. So just to be able to get through it, he had to be constantly drunk.
Jeez.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Yep. Anytime you see him in public, he is rip roaring drunk.
Tier 3 dongle. Oh, thank you, woman I killed.
I think we're gonna run out of bags at this rate.
So this is a restricted area.
I can't get in there. Oh. Okay. Okay, sir. I would like you to... I'm nowhere near! I'm nowhere near the restricted area! What are you doing? What are you doing pulling a gun on me? What are you doing?
I honestly thought you were about to throw the briefcase at him.
I was going to, but I was gonna try and lure him over to a different spot in the floor so the guy behind him didn't see him.
There's one of the missions there called Apex Predator.
Yes.
And I just want you to know that there's a song in the Mean Girls musical album called Apex Predator.
Wait, there's a musical?
Yes.
I was shocked when I found out there was a Legally Blonde musical.
I also like the Legally Blonde musical.
Both targets down. Good. Just give me a second, and I'm in. You can now access the core 47.
Was there a Mean Girls musical? It's a popular movie.
I think Tina Fey actually wrote it, so she was like, yeah, I want to do this. This is a good idea.
Redmaster, there's not only one Spider-Man musical, there are two.
Really? Yep. What's the other one? What's the not Bono one?
It was at Universal Studio Hollywood some time ago.
You know what's sad? It's probably better.
I was thinking of the oh god, what was it? In the Batman Beyond cartoon, Terry takes Bruce to a Batman musical, and Bruce is just hating it the entire time.
Oh yeah, speaking of Batman, Brave and the Bold has now come to HBO Max, so that's gonna be exciting.
Neato.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
HBO is so expensive, but they have so many good shows.
Yeah, between a lot of the streaming services, I think HBO Max is probably the one that I will gravitate towards, mostly because of the content that it provides.
Yeah, they have a lot of the Warner Brothers stuff, and
but then again,
the movies are really, really hit or miss. The shows are all pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I know we talked about this on a previous Hitman stream as well too. Especially I brought up Peacock, mostly because of the name Peacock, because of the fact that they're essentially NBC Universal is getting away with the name Peacock.
Well, that's their logo. Their logo is the peacock.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's based on the actual animal and whatnot, but I just find it kind of funny though. But yeah, we just brought up the.
What if they couldn't get the trademark to peacock and they had to spell it P-E-E cock?
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They probably go with P-I for P before they went with P-E-E.
But yeah, I was maybe joking about that. Then we got into a little bit of the different streamings about like what was the main selling point for each streaming service. Because I know Disney Plus has Marvel and Star Wars, and when it comes to HBO Max and Peacock has The Office, and no one really.
Peacock has The Office, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. For HBO Max, we don't know what the key selling point is for HBO Max outside of for someone like me, it'll be the animation side of things.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is honestly the big sell of HBO.
If that's the case, then HBO is owned by Time Warner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Technically, it's now owned by AT&T, but AT&T is kind of not doing it so hot with that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Especially considering with the recent thing that HBO with Warner Brothers is doing with their movies and whatnot, which is kind of
they do not care about their movies at all. They really don't. I don't actively think about it, but I had been watching a lot of Half in the Bag recently, and I was watching a lot of the Warner Brother movie reviews, and I've never even seen any of the movies, so I didn't realize to what extent those movies are just screw it.
Just phoned in.
Yeah, I mean it's it almost seems like you have to try to make them that bad. It's you can make an average movie, it wouldn't be that hard, but they go out of their way to make it messy and convoluted and thematically dissonant.
I'm sealing the room and dimming the windows 47.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Wonder Woman, and I am excited for Godzilla.
Wonder Woman is really good though. I mean, I know everybody said that already, but I really did enjoy that movie.
I still want to see it for myself, just to knock off my bucket list.
What movie?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Matt was going on about just how some movies are pretty terrible and how they're made and whatnot. I decided to make a jab at.
By the way, I'm firing the Death Star. 100% from Trisman saying, why does Peacock sound like it was named by an envious scientist?
Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA
That's
ever
about right.
sanctioned. Enough to shut them down.
Oh, I can't skip this cutscene.
But first, you need to locate all files.
That's the
referencing
envious
Diana and yourself.
scientist writing the name Peacock down on a supercomputer.
And now it's being used to sell a streaming service with only one show on it, and only one show.
Can't fit this one either.
I feel like there was like one other show that was going on there that was pretty okay.
I also
what game was the Dragon Quest movie based on? The one on Netflix?
5.
It was based on 5. Okay.
Yeah, because the design of the main human in that is based off the design from 5.
Okay.
Random. Disorder.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600.
Oh, and speaking of that, I also saw at the start of the year I actually saw Lupin the First. Lupin the Third, the First.
Yeah, what a confusing name for a movie.
The two of you go way back.
That movie looks really good though. I like the I've only really seen the scene where he's going through like the laser grid in the pipe with his grappling watch. But I like that bit a lot.
Yeah, in terms of the animation, it is solid. Like they keep to the design of the characters really well, and they flow so buttery smooth. And it is a pretty fun movie as well too.
Okay, good.
I think the past decade, CG has really kind of like turned itself around to become a much more unique medium.
Yeah. I think the first example that comes to mind for me is the Peanuts movie.
Really okay with this?
Yeah. Captain Underpants as well.
Yeah. Oh man, Captain Underpants.
It's interesting because technically for my top 10 animated movies for the past decade, none of them are Disney movies, to say the least. Because I know the #1 movie for the past decade is Spider-Verse. There's no topping Spider-Verse.
Yeah. I could agree with that completely. I think I thought that like as the movie was done, I like sat there in my chair for like 5 minutes. Like wow.
Yes. Oh man, Spider-Verse was really well done. I like the little one little thing they did in it as well was they what was it? They made it so the. Oh my God, I can't brain tonight.
Is it talking about the character? How the character?
The character's animated at a lower frame rate than everybody else until like the end of the movie when he finally starts like learning.
Yeah, you're talking about Miles' frame rate.
Yeah.
Because they did that more or less to show like how inexperienced he is compared to Peter and the other spiders.
Yep.
Really, that's interesting.
Yeah. And they also did kind of replicated that for the PS4 and PS5 games.
You know who directed that, right, Matt?
The Clone High guys.
The Clone High guys.
Yeah. I feel really bad. I love Lord and Miller's movies to death. I don't care for Clone High. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit of a personal taste on that.
Anyone else see the close call with the security guard I just had there? Sorry to interrupt your movie talk.
That was a really intense moment.
That was close.
Dropped it didn't like Clone High.
It was. I want to say
That's
Gandhi,
a lot of
but
guards right there.
I know Chad's doing the Gandhi bit of saying "say what."
Oh yeah, who's somebody has an emote of that? I think it was
Gerard.
Gerard has the emote of that. Okay, I thought it was Octopimp for some reason.
I think so. I think that maybe it was a straight up.
Octopimp does have it. Okay.
Yeah, I think Octopimp has straight up Gandhi.
Gerard has himself.
Mm-hmm.
As Gandhi.
Oh yeah, the best line. Unacceptable. Did you see the fool? They flipped the bitch.
God, I love that show so much.
I give it this, like when I see it in like isolated clips, I genuinely get a laugh out of it. But I think I don't know. At the time that I saw it, I kind of just like power binged it one sitting.
Here's the thing. Like it's I'll give you that. It's a really quotable show, but like the premise is very dated. Like it was meant to be a parody of those like teen dramas in the mid 2000s.
And now it's coming back.
Was it on MTV?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
I'm
That makes
sealing the
sense.
room and dimming the windows 47.
It was also.
Oh, don't tell me I gotta watch the stupid cutscene over again.
Yeah,
Oh man, now I gotta fire the Death Star all over again.
We talking about stuff. But yeah, apparently they're also they're bringing back Clone Highness World too, which that would be something. I'm not sure what you're gonna do with that show, but
It's all here.
I'll be more excited for that.
Clients, operatives, every hit the
We
ICA
blew up
was first
Alderaan. Now we
sanction.
need to make sure that the
Enough to shut them
witnesses
down
to
for
Alderaan
good.
are blown up.
But
For
first,
some
locate
reason, I'm
all
thinking of the
files
bit
that
from
fits
Rick and
in
Morty
bad
where they
We're gonna destroy 5 planets now, Mecha.
yeah, we'll destroy them all. Where the giant heads like transport the Earth to like their reality show, and Rick is like, but then Rick is like, by the way, any astronauts you had in space are probably dead. Garganoff with the 717 bit saying, but Mom, I fired the Death Star last time. It's Jimmy's turn.
Tell me, what did it feel like?
From I can't imagine somebody not wanting to fire a giant space weapon from the perspective of it seems like too much work. Like maybe from a moral perspective, I don't want to blow everybody up, but from like a laziness perspective, who wouldn't give the left nut to fire a Death Star?
I choose him.
The two of you
There's
go
also
way
the
back.
fact that there's also the debris that will
realize
come
that
from
you-
it as well too. It's like
I don't know.
I know someone on
I get why you want to
Twitter
protect
mentioned this, but concerning the
So,
whole idea
I
of the
pulled the data
Space Force
referring to the
thing,
two of you from their
if there
system
ever were
before
a
we
space
publish the
battle
rest.
around Earth, that will be the only space battle that will happen because of all the debris that will be now orbiting Earth.
Well, it's not kind of debris that's already orbiting.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
there's a concern with space
I set
junk
up a
as it
link to an
is.
information nonprofit site.
Because I think
When you press that button, it's
like
up there
Elon
and
Musk
the
wants to
whole
launch
world
more
will know.
satellites for that satellite
There's no
internet
undo
service, and they're
47.
like, we can't do this too much, otherwise shit's gonna collide.
You
Yep.
really okay with this?
And of course,
It's who you've been.
of
for
course,
so
we don't
long.
want to give Elon Musk any more ideas or money.
Yeah, you already got that this past week.
I'll just
Touche.
return things to normal. No need to alert them we were here prematurely.
I mean, here's the thing: like, the man is so like
I missed that.
random in the in like the financial world that like his word can control how stocks are interpreted. It's insane.
That
This
is
is
true,
bad.
yeah.
That means they'll shoot on
So
sight.
what's happening with GameStop right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna create.
Yeah,
some
exactly.
47. Make the core
I
melt down.
still love that.
Maybe we'll divert their
games
attention a
pop
bit.
up with that with the they're with us.
Core overheating. Warning.
Favorite
Core
one
shut
I
down.
want to say is Ice-T is with us? Question mark.
Fire detected.
I love iced tea. Usually like it with a slice of lemon.
I like mine with twisted in it. It's good against the racists.
What?
Twisted tea.
Oh yeah.
The twisted
Wow,
tea stuff.
that company got such like an insane like, goddamn.
It's like never before I actually wanted to drink alcohol before, and the reason for it was just.
Well, like that tea got so much of a promotion because someone got beamed in the face with it.
Yeah,
Wait, what was that?
yeah,
Twisted tea.
Like someone got beat in the face?
Hold on.
With a can of twisted tea, yeah. And then like its popularity skyrocketed because people made memes out of it.
Yeah, because of the fact that there was this racist guy who was just like spewing out slurs at this one dude, and
Oh, I know the video.
yeah.
Pyro Spyro with the 14 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
Yeah, I also saw like one person I follow decided to like make slap music on top of it as well too. My favorite one of the edits was the Smooth Criminal. It worked so well.
Will that knock me out? Yeah, that'll kill me. Okay.
Seems like some people
Okay,
don't know about the games.
Okay,
what's
Agent
going on with
47. I
GameStop.
wanted to
Let's
ask you
explain
this.
that.
What is the what prefer? I'm trying to figure out the words here. What practical means? What practical means do you have to knock yourself out with your own gas? There.
I drank a twisted tea.
I have chloroform.
Breach protocol initiated.
I found several chloroform bottles in here, and we'll use them.
Okay, but explain to me the practical reasons why you need to knock yourself out with the gas.
Sometimes these people are just so stupid I can't stand it.
Warning, core overheating.
Got away
got a
from
point there.
years.
No sign of any pup. Moving on.
Why can't a man? Why not can
What the
myself?
hell? These people are overlapping each other on the. Oh my. Yeah, these people are standing in each other.
Warning, fire
Still a stable game than Cyberpunk. Then again, any game is more stable than Cyberpunk.
Ooh, tier 3 dongle.
I love the dongles.
Okay, the vents are on fire.
All personnel.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. The water is on fire.
Water in the fire. Why?
Whoops.
Water in the fire. Why? You know understand.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Nice throw there, Tom.
Yep, nope, brilliant throw. I absolutely 100%, 110% agree. I don't need the sniper rifle anymore, so there's no point in me bringing around the suitcase.
Core overheating.
Smoke on the water. And
The
fire.
water's on fire. Holy crap, put it out. Smoke on the water. Ow, ow, ow. I am burning. Put it out, dear God.
Warning, fire detected.
We know there's a fire.
It was always there when the world was turning.
And we started.
No, we didn't start the fire.
Don't lie, we did.
Hey, I gotta keep myself warm during this season.
Okay, I started the fire. But do not blame me. It was perfectly innocently motivated.
All
That's too many
personnel.
syllables.
Shut up.
Protocol.
Look, you tried to come up with the lyrics into a parody song based off a game.
For God's
based off a TV
sake.
series, based off a game, based off of books.
Yeah, that's
Arnold
kind of
Claus
awkward right there, Tom.
is the king of that.
There is.
No, Tom. Tom, you have a banana. You know what you must do.
I'm not gonna hit them with the banana. I need it so no bodies are found.
No witnesses.
Why did nobody look at the coin? Oh, there's too many people around here. Okay, you're just going back to work there, lady. Okay.
And she's
I
gonna get
can't get past this one singular woman. I have a plan. It involves gun.
Uh-oh.
I know. Throw it.
How is nobody reacting to bullets?
Nope.
Yes, shoot the umbrella. That will insert.
Do I have a louder gun? Nope. No, I do have a louder gun.
Wait, these?
Wait, how am I compromised? Nobody saw me do that.
No, I did.
Oh, damn it, Matt. Why would you tell?
Yeah, there's like 335 people watching this.
It's because Matt is the horse from Skyrim.
Alan Starflight with the 100 bits saying, is no one going to fix the reactor? No. It's broken forever. Did she seriously not see me? You know what? I'll take it.
As long as you're quiet.
Oh, is that one GIMP character from Hero 7? And the one in the red suit. That I just saw.
How do I get out of here? Can I climb this? No. I don't think I can go in here without causing hubbub.
Shit. That was
At first, there was
10:47.
you climbing.
Oh, I made it
up,
out. I guess. I think I made it out. I'm still trespassing. I don't know where I am.
You're in a
Okay,
kitchen.
no longer trespassing. I'm in the Chinese restaurant.
Right, strangle lake.
Friends, welcome.
Oh yeah, speaking of Chinese, you ever just get like a bag of wonton strips?
No.
No.
Wait, is everyone serious?
I'm dead serious.
I feel like don't they come with the meal? They just give you the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they are.
They're like the little crunchy chips that
Yeah.
they give.
It's basically, you just basically take a wonton, like a wrapper of wonton, and then just cut it up and then put it into fry. And fry it up, and then you basically have like chips and like. Yeah.
I can't say that I've ever had them.
They usually give them for like appetizers.
Yeah, because my parents just like yesterday. My parents got like Chinese, and they got like 2 bags of wonton strips, and I personally enjoyed them myself.
Okay, moment of truth. Did I screw up Sniper Assassin? I did not. Thank God.
Nice.
Woo!
All right, now for Silent Assassin suit only.
Good luck. Yeah, basically Chinese tortilla chips in a way.
Corridor. I see a pen syringe, a medic pen syringe.
Yeah.
Riverside
the thing
Walkway.
is that with the wonton strips, they have no flavor to it, but I love them so much because they're so addicting. I think it's mostly because of the fact they're fried.
We're done clowning around. We're gonna use the clown suit. Oh wait, do I not have the bat anymore?
Why wouldn't you have it?
All my stuff should have transferred over. I should have that bat. It's the one bat that only the clown can use.
Huh. That's weird.
Sorry guys, no bat, no clown.
But do we have the fish?
Well, there might not be Santa.
We do have the fish, yeah. Oh hell yeah, let's go. Let's kill people as Santa.
It may not be Christmas, but
Santa's coming to kick your ass.
Santa's gonna get his job early.
Santa now has gone rogue and is now killing the naughty children.
Santa went crazy.
Santa's gonna use a meaty bone to kill people.
Oh jeez.
Where do you get the meaty bone?
Good question. Whoops.
The big one.
No bat, no Joker. Sad face. But that's Santa.
There you go. No bat, no Joker.
Have you
There's a reindeer leg.
Oh god.
Sorry.
This is what happened to Dancer. It could happen to you. Oh, I just realized I had my niece. Oh, I'm pretty sure
This is what I pulled from the latest Naughty Child.
And lick.
Oh god.
Gurking off with a 666 bit saying the meaty bone is what's left of Donner.
Well, then again, my niece is already like 1.5 years. Oh, she's
Wow.
1 year taller than me.
Did you say Santa's got drip?
Yeah. He's walking with a strut. I was speaking literally though, because I was like, "Gosh darn! Wow, look at these particle effects."
Look at how wet Santa is.
That's evil. That's. Oh my gosh.
You know, if given enough time, this could have been what Cyberpunk would have looked like. But
well, especially with Santa.
Exactly. Actually, that would have been cool. Actually, just to dress up as Santa.
Oh no! I have the right place. I need to kill. Santa's got bloodlust. I sound like Captain Crunch.
Can I just say?
He sounded a little bit like Barney earlier from the Flintstones. Oh ho!
Hey Fred.
I am a Christian icon.
Oh god.
Whatever he says, I don't know.
Yes, my favorite Christian icon, a literal caveman.
Oh.
There's a really good clickhole article that was like making up pretend holiday specials around December, and they had one for Star Trek where they're just like, Just when everything seems lost, a mysterious vessel swoops in and destroys the Borg ship. The show leaves little doubt to who the Good Samaritan was when Data looks at the sensors and announces, "That wasn't a spaceship, Captain. It was a sleigh."
I think what's better than the description of it is your delivery of it.
I pulled up the article to make sure I got it right. I literally screamed because like a week before, me and my friends were making up like pretend like Christmas specials where like Picard is like, "Santa is real." He's like serious.
I mean, like here's the thing: Picard is such a romantic that sounds true.
And honestly, considering the nature of Star Trek, that wouldn't put it past me. They would do something like that.
Yeah, no, I think it's funny because it's like all of these like I think we actually had like an idea where we're just joking. That's like that's actually like a really good idea where it's like like they see Santa, he's real, and it turns out it was Q.
Yeah, that definitely was something.
It's like it's the here's how it goes. It's Q initially messing with Picard, and then Picard gets like so downtrodden that Q feels bad about it, disguised himself as Santa to make Picard happy, and then when everybody's like gone, like when everybody's gone after like Picard feels better about it, the real Santa comes in and says, "You've been a very good boy, Q."
Picard is waving goodbye to Santa through the on-screen, and then what is it? You know, Riker's like, you know, Q's a good guy, and then Q's right next to him. He's like,
yeah, that wasn't me.
It's, I love it. That's like the same direction that we went to with ad-libbing it.
Santa is real.
It's very
Santa was real till the
Star
Klingon
Trek
shot him
they
down.
just decide that Santa is like canon existing, even though it's like a Christian holiday.
I was just putting it in my head that the Picard. Wait, how old is Picard actually?
In the show or right now?
Like in terms of like in terms of Next Generation, because I know he's much older in the Picard series.
Probably like late 30s, maybe.
So I'm just trying to think in like compared with the other fictional characters like Big Boss and Superman, that does seem to be like the right age for them to still be.
Trisman dropped 100 bits and said, "Dear Santa, this year I want a nun pizza with left beef. Love, Trisman." God, that's a great meme too. Is the left pizza with nun pizza with left beef?
Can I just say, Tom, it does not look like that. When you hit people with the bone, it does not look like that's non-lethal.
It is non-lethal. Look, you ever hit somebody with a bone? They're pretty frail. They got some give to them. Anyway, Poke Emblem with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs to MoonJ27, CVIIX0, Light Xena, Panic in Sky Awkward, and Sir Blackwolf. Here's a big sub for them subs. Mwah.
And even with blunt objects, they can still be lethal in some capacity. You just got to know where to hit.
I think the lead pipe. I think the lead pipe in previous iterations of this game was lethal, but they changed it. And
I was about to say you just got to hit him with a bone and it turns into lethal because of the splintering.
Yeah. I mean, if you hit with enough force and strike at the right area, you could easily kill someone with a blunt object. Like with when Thomas was streaming Yakuza and when Sagawa was torturing Majima for his failure, or he was going right. He was basically doing this George Costanza pose, and
he was doing the George Costanza pose with the baseball bat,
and then he goes right into the face before stopping just like an inch close to near death.
Well, that means he wasn't really putting that much power behind it. That's all that means.
But still, that's still impressive to be like to go with that much force and then stop just like a mere inch from your face. That's still something though.
Picard would have been like 59 at the start of the Next Generation.
No, I mean, Mecha, that would be something easy.
Wow.
Something I could easily say.
That's crazy. I really thought he was in his like 40s.
Picard's
like,
old, dude.
Well,
I mean, it's he definitely looks old now, but it's like there was like a kind of thing with the way that he's like bald and his face and everything that like he feels like he lives in this like ageless space.
at least until actual Picard comes around.
Hello, Irene.
Oh.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah,
And that's more or less like
Hope you're doing well too.
yeah, and that's more or less because of the fact that we have aging Patrick Stewart and whatnot, and everyone else is getting old.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart is bones now.
I mean, like, I think it's really tragic that Christopher Lloyd looked like he was 80 when he was like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look at him these days. Ugh. I remember seeing him on a regular TV program, and I was just like, oh god, he's so old.
It's really brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
The ravages of time.
But he can still act, though. He can still act.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Christopher Lloyd looks 40 now.
I think they kind of poke fun at that in Back to the Future too, when he like takes off the age-defying mask and he looks exactly the same.
That's good.
And of course, I know with how technology it is, they can easily de-age him if they wanted to, but it really depends on the situation. Because I know with the Marvel movies, I know they de-age what's his nuts?
Did they up age Chris Evans for?
No, not up age. Well, they did up age Chris Evans for Endgame, but I was.
Yeah.
What's his name? The one guy from Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd?
No, not Paul Rudd.
The scientist guy.
Yeah. Hank Pym. Yeah, like I forgot. Michael Douglas. Thank you.
The hell?
Yeah, they de-age.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but I'm being haunted by doorknobs.
Oh, you're in the.
No, those are. No, Tom, those are just the AirPods.
Oh God, he can't hear me. I mean, they're gone now. They're ghosts. Oh God, I can't see them. The AirPods are gone.
Okay, where's the truck? Where's the truck? Oh no, truck comes on his way. Take out the AirPods, Tom. Take out the AirPods.
People wonder why Santa is the way he is, and this is kind of his origin story here.
He had to learn how to get into people's houses one way.
The real Santa Claus.
I mean, it's like
I see one story called Claus.
Hold on.
This is totally not Claus at all. Also, if you can watch Claus around Christmas time, that's a good movie right there.
The one thing I don't like about it is the cast choice for the final version versus the cast they had in the test animation.
Yeah, I feel the same about that.
Yeah, I still like J.K. Simmons, but then again, it's J.K. Simmons.
You know, I enjoy it. That's nice.
Yeah, it's not awful, but it made the beginning of the movie feel like this like weird version of like Emperor's New Groove. Like he reminded me of like Cusco.
Yeah, he was very David Spade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get that though, but still, I honestly think that was my favorite movie of that year, despite everything about that.
I really love the movie, but it's got some weird story problems, like the whole thing with the town.
It's definitely very tropey in its story structure. It's basically following the same 3-act structure for that, but it's still a very good movie. And of course,
it's wrong with doing anything that's like cliche. I guess my issue with it was the stuff that they tried to juggle that really didn't need to be there, like with the two sides of the town like being at war with each other.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And like the whole story being along the lines of like we're coming together in the fact that we hate each other. That makes for a compelling story.
Yeah.
Also the music choices as well too. Those were kind of awkward.
Yeah, there's that like R&B song midway through the movie, and it's like you just dated this movie, and everything else about it is like super timeless.
Yeah. The animation is gorgeous, though.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be down. That's a really, really good movie.
It's yeah, animation-wise, excellent movie.
And it's a very nice Christmas movie, also too. So, also, if you want another good Christmas movie, Arthur Christmas is a good one as well too. That's done by the same people who does the. It's done by Artman Studios. So if you're familiar with Wallace and Gromit, check that out. It's their only pure CGI movie that they've done as far as I know. But it's still a very good movie for a very good Christmas movie.
God damn it.
Arthur Christmas.
It wouldn't be the same code, would it?
I'm gonna be right back. I only have a cup. I usually have a bottle of water, but like I just have this cup right now, so I'm not going.
Technically, the only real bad thing about Arthur Christmas is the ending song, is the credit song.
I mean, like, you don't gotta sit around for that, so. You hear the first part of it, you're like, okay, credits, out.
It gets worse considering who's the artist that they got. But, yeah.
Uh-oh, did I just expose myself? No. Thank goodness. Like, Santa should not expose himself ever. That's a law of Christmas.
Actually, here's actually a good question. Why is there a sink in the server room?
Because these are repurposed apartments.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but that still seems weird that you want to put the server room in where a sink is.
Santa ought not expose himself. The rule of Christmas.
No one should see Santa's jingle bells.
No one man should have all that Santa junk.
I
don't know where I was going with that.
I've been on the internet for too long. Then again,
you know what? The less questions I ask, the better.
Exactly. You do not want to know what the character in my icon has been up to. Yeah, I will say this though, when he did that one sniper shot on the woman, yeah, when he did that one sniper shot on the woman, that reminds me very similar to a situation in my campaign where I actually did take out a drow in a similar fashion.
Oh damn it!
But with a syringe needle as opposed to a sniper shot. And yes, this.
I wish you could throw. Why do they have a dart gun in this game? I feel like that'd be too easy. They've got the tranquilizer guns, but you should be able to get like poisonous dart guns.
But and here's the thing about the shot itself.
Wait, did I save over the autosave? No.
Yeah.
Bingo, Miss Milligold with the 46 months of tier 2. Here is a big sub for your sub. Mwah and mwah.
Yeah, the shot itself was actually supercharged. So basically, when I fired it, the syringe itself was broken, and it just turned into this giant mass of just glass and metal, and it just took off this drow's head. It just went.
Good lord.
Pop. Yep, that's D&D for you. Oh yeah, I can easily just go on.
I love how silent taking these guys down is. Cause like the bone doesn't make a noise, but you still hear the guy go. Ah!
Yes, silent. I can easily.
Guys, game over. We got a can. Silent Assassin's complete.
Yay.
Anyway, Sir Blackwolf with the 3 gifted subs to Corrupted Siren, D-Lock248, and Goof222. Here's a big sub for your subs. Mwah.
As CJ said, we are now Santa Claus.
Santa Claus! I love it! Let me get their guns. Naughty boys and girls don't get their firearms.
Santa going, fuck, go to horny jail.
Go to horny jail!
But we don't have the bat, though. That's the thing.
Hey, Tom?
Yes.
Are you going to be making a fruit salad? You picked up an apple, and before you had a banana.
I don't have the banana now, so I guess not. But fruit salad is yummy, yummy.
Yes.
I can just easily just talk about the one campaign I am in, but then again, considering the nature of it, I just don't want to. But then again, considering some of the topics that we have, so one.
This is the Santa data that they took in order to make Futurama Santa.
Yeah, I can easily see it.
Santa had to learn how to get into other people's homes somehow.
And also how to kill people.
Yep.
Ho 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 ho.
Is there a watermelon? I wish there were.
And ho 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 ho. Time to knock this man down with bone.
It's too bad we can't do the one mission as Santa for this.
Which mission?
Kill him in the chair.
Oh yeah, I was kind of upset when I realized that, because I want to like get in the chair as a test subject and get him, but like I can't do that with Silent Assassin suit only. Yeah, there are apricots in the game. They don't knock people out, unfortunately. Ho 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 ho. I'm going to throw a coin.
Nice.
Hopefully that will attract someone so I can tear out their loins. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Santa Claus is going to kill you.
Santa Claus is telling you, watch out.
I have to do this. It just feels wrong. Too much of a risk. If I do.
Okay, I just threw that bone through a door.
Like you do.
As you do, as you do. Time to hide your corpse in here. 100 from Trisman saying, are you playing as Futurama Santa? I'm not a robot. Maybe a more advanced version of it that looks human.
Is it?
Ho 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 and ha 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 ha. Santa man is Santa-ing man. Ooh, that would work.
It's interesting that it took this long to finally get around to actually getting Killer Santa Claus to be a real thing. Then again, there have been plenty of Killer Santa Clauses already in different movies and whatnot.
These people are just so focused on their work. They will not tear themselves away from it for 1 minute.
Are we gonna have to pull the man out of the chair? I feel like we're gonna have to pull the man out of the chair.
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me!
He's Santa. Look at him, damn it.
Oh, he saw me. 100% from C-Source saying, film concept, multiple Santas from various universes meeting each other and seeing just how similar yet different they are, while also struggling against Futurama Santa into the Santaverse.
I like that.
He looked at you too hard.
So we got like the Rankin Bass Santa, we got this Santa, Futurama Santa. What else is there? We could go with the Klaus Santa.
Tim Allen Santa.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you cannot leave out Tim Allen Santa.
Yeah. There we go. I think we got the full cast right there.
Did anyone just watch Santa Claus throw a meaty bone into the bathroom? Is our test subject okay?
What about Kurt Russell Santa?
Oh yeah, I saw that one as well too.
I had meant to check out that
him.
Mel Gibson thing that
Hush,
came
you
out in
bastard.
November. It looked kind of funny.
Wow.
How about
That's a lot older.
Oh yeah, Rise of the Guardian Santa. Yeah.
let's not forget Bruce Willis Santa, because clearly he was Santa in Die Hard.
Yep.
His shirt said it. Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun. You do lose Silent Assassin if you kill non-targets. That's why I only knock them out.
Add impulse on 4 and 11.
I'm kind of sad we have to sit through this instead of being able to bring everybody.
This is brilliant.
No, Waboshi
Okay,
also does bring
I really wish this guy would stop playing VR chat.
So addicted.
I know! He won't stop!
We did forget one Santa. Jack Skellington Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Identify.
Yeah, that works.
Satan is accidentally invited from a typo.
That's good.
Amplify.
Thanks, Satan. It's pronounced Satan.
It's pronounced Satine.
Well, how just about every like fictional media always depicts God as an asshole and Satan as really kind-hearted.
Okay, he's getting up, which means I can take the liberty of starting to take out all of his guards and test subjects and the like. But man, that dude is just focused. Also, I think no, that man's not dead. Oh, however, ma'am, if you would be. Oh God!
Weird. She like doesn't care that much. She just kind
I
of.
was supposed to say, how did you not get spotted?
No, I got caught.
I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah, this stupid delay.
All right, I have to. Let's knock out this test subject again. This time we'll use the crowbar. We'll give him a sample of Mama Kruger's crowbar stew.
We absolutely do not talk about that one at all.
Oh, well, who's in here? What we don't talk about?
Elf bowling Santa.
Oh yeah.
Bowling Santa.
I think you made some people's ears bleed, Corey.
That was the point of that.
Follow impulse.
God, I gotta do this, and then I gotta go underground and do the rest of it. Then I gotta escape without people seeing me.
Do not look it up, Chad. If you, it's not
Elf
even.
Bowling was like a Flash game, and then it was like a Wii game or something.
And then it became a movie.
It did not become a movie. I refuse to believe that.
Wait.
Tom, I really love that rotating Santa where he's like not animated at all.
I said not to talk about it, but yet here we are talking about it.
If I saw that, like I worked at a science lab and I just saw that in the corner, I'd just fucking scream.
I'm sorry, but it did become a movie.
Oh man.
It came out October 2nd in 2007.
Did I put the guy in the closet? Yeah, I did.
Here's the thing about it. It's bad, but it's not even the good bad. It's just awful. Also, I think Tom Kenny's awesome. Yeah, I think Tom Kenny's even the
He's
main
Dingle
villain.
Kringle.
Yeah.
There's got to be like a power thing I can mess with to make these guys like come out of their shell, right? Is this
And
it?
also, there's even a sequel to that as well too.
Nope. It's oh my god. Somebody else from downstairs is coming up.
Okay then.
Oh boy! Wow, he came from way down there. We're talking like NBA Jam from downtown style here.
He's on fire.
Specifically to spite us, Mecca.
Oh my god!
Why are we hurting Xavier Woods again? How you got out of that, I will never know.
Okay, I'm gonna save right here because this seems like a good place to save.
There's so many dots.
Okay. Oh, good thing I saved right there!
Oh, is that the guy?
The guy I gotta kill is the one outlined in red whenever I use Eagle Vision.
Yeah, we
no, I mean the pink suit.
That was, yeah, that's the Xavier Woods guy.
The king.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, I guess.
Okay, really need you both to turn around.
Every now and then I don't know the rest of the song.
Every now and then I don't know lyrics.
Isn't that a total cuts to the heart?
Yeah. Oh, is it just him going off on his own there? Okay.
What?
Come on. Ah! All right, I've got a basic idea of what I got to do. And I need you canned tonight.
Hey, at least he became Kanta.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Canonically, we're called Cantaslaws.
Yeah, the way you pause on Xavier decking Xavier Woods with the can, it just makes you look like you're doing the to be continued meme.
Da na na da na 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 na. Shit!
You may be wondering how I got
Drop
here.
that bass. I still love that one edit that I did way back when. It was back when you're doing back at the branch and you were training up the training up that one one whale monster there.
Oh yeah, I forgot what the thing was called.
Yeah, I forgot which part of the video. I was actually combing through that part of the VOD just to look for that one moment where you pause it at just the right moment to make it look like you're freeze framing it, and then I decided at a later point just to get what you said and then time it just right for that particular bit. I still love that bit. I think I still have that. Also, I also still have the one edit of you playing Surgeon Simulator with the brain.
Oh god, I love that clip. Oh man, he's leaving! No, come back!
That was still well timed. Just take the crowbar and just like smack in the brain, and then you fail.
Well, no, the brain thing was that I put my hand in there and then like.
You're trying to crack
you're talking about the other one. I was talking about the one where I put my hand in the where the brain was while it was still in there because I couldn't like get the scalpel in there without like killing the guy. So like I was trying to get the brain as far out as possible before I cut it, and the stem was just going nuts. And I was like, the power of Christ compels you. And then like the brain stem went so nuts that it actually hit something sharp enough to cut it. When there wasn't a cutting utensil anywhere near it, and it just went flying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was talking about the first time when you did
yeah, when I was just like, carefully, BAM!
And then it just cuts to gray, and then you fail. that just fits perfectly with that meme. It works so well.
Got my target.
Got the bastard, hush. Now go get Imogen Royce.
Oh, I hear thumping. Who thumping?
What is a man? A miserable little target for candy. But enough talk. Yeet!
Corey, I think that might be you that's thumping.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's probably one of my tables doing that. Sorry.
Restless leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Also, I don't know if it's audible because I see my thing glow. Like, my chair is so creaky.
No, I'm not.
No, I don't hear the creaking chair. I hear something going like dum 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 dum.
Yeah, that's like with me.
Okay.
Sorry about.
All right, one guy dead thanks to Cantus laws.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that. Oh God!
Yeah, I'm using like folding tables as my setup, so it's
Tom.
It's very likely one of the tables I'm using is just going up against the other table, and then the mic's picking it up. So, yeah,
it was fine.
I feel that, by the way. I have like a $400 microphone and a $1,000 tablet, both sitting on TV tables. It's like my setup.
And here I am using a 2010 laptop in my bed.
Hell yeah!
And I got like a king size Tempur-Pedic bed right next to me.
That's nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It's actually from my parents. Actually, they gave it to me like last year, as opposed to like changing things up. So they decided to give it to me, and they also gave me my sister's old room because she moved out, so she could raise her kid, aka my niece.
That kid might grow up to be a fan of Tom Fawkes streams.
Oh my god.
I mean, it could be easily the same thing for Tom's nephew.
Roger that.
Tom, you got a young nephew.
Yep.
That's,
You got a nephew now.
That's
Why did he see me? I was behind him. I was obscured.
Because you stood up. I don't know.
Ah!
It's an embedded system.
Yeah. Stop interfering with my work, sir. Could you? How strange.
Oh, excuse me.
Odd.
Check that out.
Someone do something.
Oh yeah, it is because I didn't can him. You're so right. I gotta use the Dr. Pop.
What was that?
Also, I have two of things tweet deck up. I don't know why.
Yeah, see? Canning him work now.
Yep. Canning him just worked immediately. The man has been canned. Let's get some Candyman emotes in the chat.
Way ahead, yeah.
Oh, there they are.
And a carp.
Wait, I
Keep out the
didn't
bastard
realize I
hush.
clicked that.
Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
I think I don't have to go to the core anymore because I did it because I've done this mission the first time.
Yeah, we have other access now.
No, it's just that I don't have to go directly to the core because that was another objective, was to go to the core.
Ah.
The core is a bore, and I think I'm gonna snore.
I guess this makes sense because I'm listening to you on Discord, but I like you were like, let's get some emotes in the chat, and then it was just like nothing for like a minute, and I was like, oh no.
Tom, your viewers don't like you.
Oh, sorry, Corey, but
Go for cans, and you're just like a whole audience is just quiet.
sorry, Corey, but you're now core at PC.
Yeah, well, it'd be the first time I have like weird names. I know I like changed my name up for Halloween.
Hostile area.
It's just really hard to come up with good Halloween names for Corey.
It's harder for me with Blood for coming up with Christmas names.
I think for Halloween, like I think the only one that really works for me is Tomb Fawkes, but I like the one I did this year, where my friend had the picture of a skeleton dressed up looking like me, so I just went with Tom Fawkes as the skeleton.
Sondland?
Yeah, Sondland did that.
I think I just did Matt Vargas parentheses evil.
See, I'm just waiting for Tom. I'm just waiting for you to just appear as Tom Fawkes as Stolen Lamp.
He has ascended into
Tom Fawkes _ no.
Oh no.
Actually, what would be more scary is getting your name to work properly on any website. And with the
Yeah. I might just refer to that. Maybe that'll be an emote. The code there for an apostrophe.
Yeah, possibly not ampersand. Then again, I'm pretty sure the ampersand actually
The ampersand is part of that code. It's like ampersand like 39 : or something like that. There's like a hashtag in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, #sign ampersand 039. Joke's on you, Tom already has the goatee.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the code, Gold Stick.
Stop looking at me, woman.
Can't get her eyes off Santa.
She can't.
No.
No, she can't keep her eyes off of Santa. I mean, who can, right?
I'm so tired. So everything I say, everything I'm saying has like an awful demeanor.
Everything you say is hilarious.
I'm speaking like I'm miserable, and I'm really just. I tell you the truth, I'm hungover. I drank yesterday.
Oh my goodness, Matt.
I sound like bones right now.
With the woman that looking at Santa, I'm just like now thinking of like, do I want to be the mommy who's kissed Santa Claus?
Viper Fang is correct. Evil Tom Fawkes is clean shaven with no tint on the glasses.
Oh yeah. I've heard theories that it's just like a different colored tint on the glasses.
Dark red.
Matt was there from the before times, before the tinted glasses.
Wow, the pre-time skip.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
So this is back when he had the long hair.
Yeah, that was before. That was before my bounty went into the 100 millions.
Yeah.
You can use your camera to hack
switched to streaming and your bounty went up.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
I don't know if it'll technically count as a spoiler for saying it, but it's just it's involved something about Buggy. I'm just like, I'm so impressed that he actually is that far.
He turned.
Oh no.
Oh, you're talking about Buggy the Clown?
Yes.
Yeah, he's it's because he's talented.
Buggy is the Hercule of the One Piece world.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What is what series is that?
Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really need to watch Dragon Ball. If not.
You bring
Yeah,
me sad.
yeah, that's the best. That's basically the best to describe.
There's kind of a debate as to whether to watch the original release or to watch Kai, which is like the shorter version without all the filler.
I feel like I'd watch Kai.
Yeah, like Kai is much more streamlined, but you kind of like you lose a bit of something along the way with it.
But then again, there's all that padding.
Yeah, no, that's what makes what makes Dragon Ball Z's original run not great.
Toei Animation is like the most evil company.
But even then, do you want to go? There's also, when it comes to the original Dragon Ball Z, do you want to go with which dub do you want to go with for extra hilarity as well too? I mean, do you want to?
Oh yeah, big green dub. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna call you.
I've heard about the different dubs. That one was like was like really off or what was the catch with it?
Hey, Troy.
Is she literally walking all the way up to that walkway?
I think so. I was confused for a second. I thought she was gonna go talk to the guards, but nope. She just was going up to the walkway because she saw me up there.
Yeah. Yeah. You have.
I'm sorry, Matt. What was that question again?
What's up with the green dub?
Okay, so the big green dub was done. I don't remember what company did it, but it was like by far the worst. Where Piccolo was called Big Green. The voice acting and direction was like god awful. Yeah. I mean, like, there's just like story after story.
I know.
I don't even know how long it lasted for. The AB group. There we go. Yeah.
If you use your camera,
and also I think it's also very censored as well too.
Kakaroto.
I think it's also the fact that it was technically censored as well too because of the fact that they don't want people dying. Hence why we get the infamous line of, "Too bad it's Sunday. Those bennies would have been full." And there's also the fact that there's also one shot there they shot down a helicopter and it's like, you can see them. Don't worry, they have their parachutes out. No, I don't think it was Ocean Dub that did that.
No, Ocean Dub was like the first like.
Yeah, that was the more.
That was the original over 9000 dub.
Yes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Now we can make the fruit
How
salad.
is the is there a Funimation one?
Yes. Kai is the Funimation dub.
And also, Funimation also, I'm pretty sure Funimation, Funimation's the current order.
You know, they also did do the old one as well because they what was it? They redubbed a bunch of the older ones.
There's no way you're getting through.
Yeah, I remember the old Funimation logo that they had as well too. So it's been going on for so long. Like they are the exclusive people to handle the Dragon Ball license. As in terms of like dubbing here over the States.
Yeah.
The Ocean dub might as well be the official meme dub. Did it switch over to Funimation for? Did it switch over to Funimation like midway through at some point, or did they just get new actors? Because I know Chris Sabat wasn't always Vegeta, like in the original airing of Dragon Ball Z.
And speaking of Ocean dub, was Scott McNeil involved in that? Hang on, I need to check that actually. I got the internet on me.
Uh-oh. I got my tier 2 dongle, but I don't know if it's gonna last me that long. Oh no.
Scott being Piccolo.
Very unfortunate.
I can see that actually.
I got tier 2 donged.
That no death things with the Dragon Ball that reminds me.
Yeah. Yep, he was Piccolo.
There's no way you're getting through that door 47.
And Scott McNeil was.
It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal is encrypted. Without a dongle, we can't.
Yeah, I can easily see it.
The One Piece.
The 4Kids One Piece dub.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed by the fact that they actually did have their own version of VR, which
yeah, dude, it weirdly is kind of better.
Yeah.
But some executive is like, kids like rap. What are you, stupid? This song sucks. Get it out. I really do love, because they do it even better than just the actual like Japanese song at the very end specifically, where it's like I think in Funimation it goes like, we are on the cruise. The 4Kids one goes, one hope, one dream, one wish, one peace, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool.
Mystery.
Trisman with 100% saying, on the topic of American censoring out anime death, the Shadow Realm. No, good old Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Can't have death in our card games, so why don't we just have them go to a mysterious magical world where they don't die but they suffer indefinitely, which is arguably worse than death.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget in the fact. Just remember in the very opening of One Piece for the 4Kids stuff, they straight up say that Gold Rogers was hung to death instead of being stabbed.
Did they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, instead of being stabbed to death, he was hung.
Oh, he's hung from the gallows. You're right. I do remember that.
I mean,
I was gonna say,
it's really appropriate because of the fact that they're, of course, the whole power gals and all that.
Listen, we're anti-blood here at 4Kids, not anti-death.
That actually sounds like a villain, like that honestly sounds like what they did for Arlong, what you were doing there.
Yeah. Oh no, I hear my niece crying. Oh.
No.
I've already started she's crying over something else, but
no, it's about 4Kids. She's like, it doesn't make any sense. Nami's mom is locked in a prison. How come they never freed her?
Well, oh god. Just imagine them doing the Impel Down arc. That would be... Oh god, that's gonna hurt.
They would have given Frankie pants. Not shorts, pants.
Someone did
imagine them doing any line with Brooke.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the whole panties thing is...
Yeah. He would be like, could I give you a kiss?
Brooke's whole thing is actually gonna be... He's so moved because of the whole... because of that one arc that they removed. Oh god.
What I mean, like, what?
It would be even more clean. He'd be like, "May I give you a hug?" And then they would punch.
No. Not only that.
But they'd censor out the punch.
Yeah. Not only that, but also there's Brooke's character because of the fact that the whale when they first got into the Grand Line.
They cut it out.
They cut out the boon. Yeah, they turn it into an iceberg, which, holy crap, that's actually a lot more dark than you think it is.
Titanic!
Oh, that, and they also basically just roll right through it, and it's like, if that was the whale, they could have easily just gone right through it, and just like, oh god, that would have been terrifying, and then... And then when he get to Brogan and be like, oh, I didn't want to talk about this one... Hang on.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
Sorry, I'm being told to turn things down, but yeah. But when you get to Brogan and talk about the whale, everyone just looks at each other and then looks at Brogan and be like, about that.
I don't remember who, but somebody did a like, what would happen if 4Kids did go to Impel Down, and they gave Frankie an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice.
That was what was it? It was like Water 7, right? I think it was like.
On Water 7. Sorry.
Yeah, that was really good. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Water 7 was when they introduced Frankie. But honestly, now I think about it, I'm not sure if I make him better with the accent or not.
I don't know. This is a really superficial way to look at it, but I'd really like there to be a take on One Piece that's like very specific to Oda's influences and stuff. Like, it would be interesting to hear like an Ace Ventura, like Jim Carrey do Frankie.
That would be interesting.
I mean, like, Frankie's like little catchphrase is super, which is literally that thing that like Jim Carrey would like waggle his head and go, "I'm super." You know, in like Ace Ventura. So I'm like, I could
also him doing smoking in The Mask.
Yeah.
No.
But there's that whole thing with both Mr. 2 and Frankie, voiced by the same guy, were I don't know if that's intentional or not, but they're caricatured after Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber, and then Ace Ventura.
Oh, I could definitely see it in Bon Clay, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. 2 Bon Clay.
Kind of fun little fact.
Yeah.
Optional hack data core. How about no, because that makes the mission a lot harder. All right, now I just have to sneak out of here as Santa.
Doing this with Santa? No.
Cash, you gotta be Santa.
there's a catch. You have to be Santa. Is that what you said?
It's like mentioned at the last. They give you all the that sounds doable, and he's like, "Well, there's a catch."
Oh yeah, yeah.
By the way, we didn't tell you this, but little caveat: they hold up the Santa outfit.
It just cuts to you doing it as Santa.
Yeah. It's like the bit from what the hell was that movie, or not movie, show, Freakazoid, where it's like, I'm not wearing the dress, there's no way I'm wearing the dress, and they do that thing where it's like on the scene and he's wearing the dress.
I really wish I've seen. I did not catch Freakazoid as a kid, and I
did as well too, but I did catch that like in high school. Oh, well, I actually like downloaded it and watched it. Like, it's good.
I feel like it's like the most accessible for reboot, because it's literally like he gets like the powers of the internet or something.
Oh yeah.
And also it's also making fun of superheroes as well too, and
oh yeah, and they're pretty constant right now, so
yeah. I mean, sure, we do have like plenty of shows that make fun of superheroes and whatnot on various different spectrums. I mean, considering we don't have the tick at the moment, I mean, it could be possible to bring back Freakazoid.
This might be like a really unpopular take, but I don't like The Boys.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I know a lot of people don't like The Boys as well too.
It's so cynical, and I just don't. It's very like, just reminds me of like kind of like 2009 humor of like Robot Chicken, of like, what if Mario got like his head cut off? Like, it's just really like, just really offensive, and I don't know. I mean, like I guess I like superheroes, so I'm coming from that prejudice, but like it's just so like cynical.
Yeah, if you don't like the show, do not read the comic at all. Do not at all. That is
the guy hates superheroes or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's something about that is just like, not really my taste as well too. Yeah, I don't think that's an unpopular.
I almost got it. Almost got it.
You could do it, man.
I'm glad I'm not doing this on Master, where I don't have the infinite saves.
Bingo!
JMKVO01 with the 12 months of Tier 1. Here is a sub for your sub. Mwah. With a message saying, hey Tom, finally reached 1 year and I get to see more men being canned. Keep up the good work. What if I just ended right there? I just get to see more men.
Yeah, celebrity culture would probably be a lot better as opposed to the superheroes.
I'm gonna throw the apple at her. Because she's the apple of my eye.
Say that in such a devious
way. Oh my god, I just reminded her like
okay, the apple didn't work and I ended up just choking her out.
Yeah, I just remember the like old Neopets, like making your own like custom page, and one of the songs on that was like the sugary sweet, like you're I forgot what the song is called, but it's just that like what you just said, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, the apple of my eye and whatnot.
Oh, I thought you were saying something about choking people out in Neopets, no. And I'm like, what the hell? Isn't like it's like I thought the Neopets was run by wholesome Scientologists. Like how the hell? Why the hell is there all this racket about choking people out?
Is that real?
Not the whole Chongqing Park part.
I don't know.
Why couldn't I punch him?
The apple is not strong enough.
I know the apple wasn't strong enough, but when he was on the ground, I was supposed to be able to beat the tar out of him.
Yeah.
It's because you're Santa.
By the way, that was facetious. The wholesome Scientologist bit.
Is Neopets made by Scientologists?
I don't think it was made by them, but I think it's owned by them.
Oh, that's cool.
Complicate something. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, just Tom bringing that up, and I just remember that song.
Just good old-fashioned crowbarring.
Solid slapstick.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah,
oh, is Neopets owned by Viacom? Maybe that was like a goof or something, like about the Scientologists and Neopets.
I can believe.
I don't know. I bought it. I bought it hook, line, and sinker. If it was a lie.
I mean, when you think about it, like, you know, transitive property wise, like a large portion of the you know, the budget of The Simpsons goes to Scientology because Nancy Cartwright like pulls a lot of money in there, and like large majority of animated shows budget go to the voice actors.
No, Viacom sold to Jumpstart. But yeah, because considering how popular Bart was, and it still kind of is, yeah, it makes sense why.
Yeah. One sec. I gotta use the bathroom again.
Like I don't know how you could stream, Tom. I need to pee like every 30 minutes.
My knee is so sore. Like that. I fell over.
This has been an interesting stream.
It has been. We should probably do this more often.
I'll try to. I want more COCOMs on here.
I mean,
and Santa steals a bike. Ho ho ho! I'm commandeering this vehicle in the name of Santa. Ho 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 ho.
Yeah, I'm always down to just like chat and whatnot.
Silent assassin suit only. Silent assassin suit only. The classics. Scoot over.
Suit only as Santa Claus.
Yeah, that counts as a suit. Pick up in the maintenance facility. I see a concussive device. Start in the kitchen. Start in the rooftop.
Getting all the goods.
Yay, yay!
Yeah.
Next up would be Argentina. And there's 2 targets there. But I've got a prior engagement at 8. So I think I'm gonna... You know what? I'll go as far as I can with it. I'll try to do Sniper Assassin the 15 minutes I got. But I gotta go at 8.
Fair enough.
Okay, don't give me the cutscene. Just give me the goods. All right, now give me the goods.
On my end, then it'd probably be better for me to start calming things down. I need to look into like better acoustic in my room, just so I mean I could hopefully be as loud as I can and not.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but there's a very low pitched dog like somewhere in my neighborhood barking, and it's making me laugh.
Bark, bark. Like,
oh, I can't. Oh no, I can't do Sniper Assassin because I can't put a sniper rifle anywhere. Oh jeez, damn it.
You can actually do this. You actually can unlock a sniper spot. Neat.
Oh, yeah, this is the level with the wine press.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, I have to play this one a few more times in order to unlock the ability to bring a briefcase with me. Yeah, because it forces me into a disguise there, so I gotta pick a different area.
Yeah.
Low.
So that's very gruesome, though.
The wine press? Oh yeah.
Especially when he comes back up, you just see all the blood.
Yeah, it was very gross. Anyway.
So I can't believe people didn't react to it.
It's like, huh, this wine looks very red and thick.
As opposed, I mean, there is red wine, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you make red wine.
Anyway, this is gonna be where the YouTube bit cuts off, and I'll see you guys all on YouTube later. Bye.
Bye.